Hello, friends. It is I, your humble dungeon master, and that's all I'm going to do. Because I'm going to hand it over to Recon Streams to do the intro because he wanted to do the intro in the
I
pre-show.
was
So there
just
you go,
joking. You
Regan.
were supposed to send me a script. No, no. Hey guys, it's Clan. How's it going? Nordic Leon. No, sorry. You were supposed to send me a script.
You think this man has a script?
Yeah, I don't do a script. I don't do script. This is what I do. I get really loose and I get ready and I look at the screen and I grab my microphone and I go, "What's everybody? I am Clan Diesel. This is not actually Heroes of the Forgotten. And these are my jovial, beautiful, some slightly mucusified cast of characters. How's everybody doing?
I feel right.
Good.
The best viewers
For
are
now.
on stream, boo. I don't think that's true.
How already?
Yeah, I know that's fast. They've been waiting in the wings, man.
They were ready.
Susie, go
They were
live.
ready.
They were just in chat going, "All right, as soon as they go live, we're ready to go. We're ready to go." All right. So last time on Not Actually Heroes Are Forgotten, if you were here or watched this on YouTube, hi YouTube, you will remember that the characters got up to the ruins, saw some guards, saw the guards get turned into butterflies, and that's where we ended it. We've not moved any further down the line. So,
We're approaching the door.
yes, that is true.
Right?
So that's right. You guys are approaching the doors. So as you look in the building, you know it's a very ruined stone structure. There's vines and stuff growing on the outside of it. There's the single door in the front.
Mm-hmm.
The guards are flittering away as beautiful butterflies.
Trix would
I
like
approached the
to
door.
approach the door and check for traps.
Okay. All right. Tricks, check for traps.
Investigation. 22.
22.
Watch, that's going to be the best roll I get for traps all night.
You
Don't say that.
deeply
Don't put that out there.
investigate. You deeply investigate this door. You're feeling around, looking all over. As you complete your search, you can find no traps.
Then if it's an actual door, she's going to try to open it.
Okay. So you go to push on the door. The door doesn't budge. It's as solid as if it were carved.
Try to
into
pull
the
on it.
side of the
Maybe
building.
it's a pull door.
Do you see the size of this door compared to me?
Oh yes. Yeah. Let me
I
help you,
walk up.
Orlando.
She has a strength of 8 people.
Okay, so Orlando walks over,
I'm walking up to help with the door.
grabs
Also,
what he thinks is a handle, and pulls. And pulls again. Pulls real hard a third time. Then lets it go. Turns to Desmond.
What do you mean it's not a pull door either?
DM, what does the door look like it's made out of?
The door itself, if you didn't know any better, you would swear that it was carved out of the same stone that the building is made of. It looks like it could just be a completely natural part of the same structure, except you can see that there are, hinges, there's openings. This door is made to move. It's just not moving for you.
I want to reach into my pack and pull out a potion of meld into stone.
Okay.
A potion of what?
While
I had the same question.
Meld into stone?
You'll see.
while they're doing this, Faye is kind of like digging through her bag, and you see her start to kind of fiddle with some things. And I want to cast augury at the 2nd level. Just because I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to do this, and we're getting ready to go into something, and I don't really know what's gonna happen with it. So why the hell not? Do you want me to send this to you?
Sure.
'Cause it'll probably be easier than me trying to read it to
While
you.
you're doing that, Meridius, you drink the potion. You can feel a slight kind of bubbly feeling throughout your body. What do you do now?
I walk through the door.
You go to walk through the door. As you walk through the door, you bounce off of it.
If I can't walk through the door, then I want to walk through the stone on the side of the door.
Can't.
Are there any windows that I can see that we can see?
You have deduced, Meridius, that this building is enchanted.
So, seeing that I can't face through it, I come back around the side towards where the party's standing. There's no way in unless we can magically open this. It is shielded.
Oh, it's magic?
Anybody got any explosives?
I mean, I've got plenty of those, but that's not what we're doing here. That's not what we're doing here. She's gonna
Okay.
She's gonna kind of make a fist and pop out the wand of magic detection and wave it around from her new little wand changing gauntlet.
DM, do I think that the door is like magically like locked? Is that what is going on, or?
You okay? One thing after. Let me respond to Faye here.
Sorry.
Okay, so Trix, what were you wanting? You were detecting magic, right? You were doing the wand of detect magic.
Mhm.
Okay, so you are definitely detecting that the entire building, and it almost feels like also like below you is enchanted. You're detecting a very strong magical presence. Desmond.
Do I think that the door is magically locked?
Yes.
Okay, I walk up and cast knock on the door. Magical unlock spell. And I touch the
Okay.
door.
Desmond, you touch the door and cast knock. What happens is the magical energy actually bounces off the door. You see the door shake visibly, and then comes back at you and knocks you prone.
Huh.
What? Sorry,
May-
I had a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
Do I detect what school of magic?
You are not able to detect the exact school of
Okay.
magic, but you feel like this magic is coming from a divine or astral source.
Okay.
From like the back, because she's just kind of behind you guys, on the ground, and you see like some small sticks and things that she's messing about with, and she goes, Does any of you perhaps have a tome of sorts? Tome of knowledge or something that may have information? the spirits and things. They're telling me about a tome.
Wait. Does Trix have the journal or does Meridius
do.
have the journal? Okay.
I do.
Well, Trix is gonna turn it around and point at Meridius. The journal. Maybe he knows something.
Meridius pulls it out and opens it.
Okay. Meridius, I want you to roll me an investigation check.
Oh, wait. As he's doing that, shit, where is it? Trix is also going to like fly up to the door and she's going to try putting her hand on it and saying her whispers linger in silence.
Okay. So, Meridius, as
18.
Trix goes over there, you got a 15?
Just so you know.
Okay.
18.
18? Nice.
Yes.
So, as Trix flies over to the door, puts her hand on the door, and says her whispers linger in silence, you see that in the book, just by flipping through the pages hurriedly, trying to get into the building, that this phrase is repeated throughout the book. And Trix, as you say that, you actually, all of you hear audibly just a sound. Any of you all that are arcanely intuned can feel a wave of energy coming from the door. And then what you all see is that the door starts to violently shake. And you hear it just violently shake. And then the door opens.
Inward or outward?
Opens inward.
So it was a push. See, I told you it wasn't the way I was trying to open it.
Thank you. I agree. You were right. Help me up, please, Trix.
That's right. Desmond's still on the ground.
Trix is gonna fly over top of him and just fly straight up to lift him off his feet.
Thank you.
Very poorly because she has a strength of 8.
Nice. Luckily, Desmond is not a well-structured individual. He's only 2 stone. Okay, so you pick Desmond up off the ground. The door's open. There doesn't seem to be a light source coming from inside, so all you see is kind of a dark opening.
Trix pulls her goggles down.
Okay, pull your goggles down.
She can see.
All of a sudden, you can see.
DM, how long have we been messing with this since I took the potion?
Since you took the potion, I would say that you've only been messing with this about 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
Trix
I'm gonna
is
walk
going.
into the doorway.
Look, you walk into the doorway, immediately fall through the floor. No, you don't.
I was gonna
That's
say.
all right,
Sit
because the
there.
party won't know where I'm at till I emerge.
Exactly. No, it's like cartoon logic. You actually don't go through the stone unless you want to go through the stone.
I fall to the treasure
That's
room,
really good.
and then I go over comms. I
No
found the
problem.
important stuff.
So
I found the
alright,
cheat code to beat the castle.
you did. You can get exactly where you want to go now.
Ubisoft.
Okay, so Trix, you go in. Does anybody follow Trix into the?
She's
room?
not going in. She's checking to make
I'm
sure there's
going in.
nothing that looks
Okay,
like
I'm
a
going
trap
in.
All right.
inside
Yeah,
the door.
I'm walking in.
Okay,
I'm
so
walking right in.
They're just
so
walking.
As
Meridius,
Trix is trying to check for traps.
I'll walk
Trix,
past as well with Orlando.
if you want to check,
Yeah,
then
just-
roll for check trap. Well, actually, roll me a perception check first.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
I thought
that's
you
an
already rolled for-
11.
Am
Okay,
I wrong? Didn't she already roll?
Well, she rolled to check traps on the door.
Uh-huh.
Now she's checking
I'm
traps
walking
in the
through
room.
as soon as it opens.
Huh?
All right. So, what'd you roll on checking for traps?
The investigation is a 19.
Okay. So, for everybody, once you go in, these torches on the wall light up once they detect your presence. So it's and the room begins to go from just deep dark black to nice warm lit room. The room consists of just an open area and then 4 statues kind of in a square. And then as you look around, Trix, you see a symbol. And it's the symbol of a hand with multiple rings on each finger.
And is this a symbol that she would have seen in Benedict's notebook or one that she recognizes?
You all have seen this symbol before. Just a second. Let me. Do we have this symbol in Owlbear? It is. Probably not. Well, anyway, you have seen this symbol before. You know that it's the symbol of the Revenancer.
Of the who?
The Revenancer. You've heard of her before, or them before. Not going to call them out. Revenancer. Sorry, Revenancer. She's not a dancer for money.
Well, that's what I
Will
was.
not do what you want her to do.
I was gonna say, is she sitting on a table on Goldshire?
If it gets cold enough.
It do get cold in Goldshire.
If Trix doesn't see anything that seems like a trap, she's gonna go up to the closest statue to look it over.
Okay. No, you find no traps. Also, from what you can tell from the room, it's oddly shaped. It's almost like if you could get on the inside of an arrow tip. It kind of looks like that inside. The walls are slanted to a point, like it's the top of almost like it's the top of a pyramid. But it didn't look like that from the outside.
And there was a mystery hand trying to get your attention.
Yeah, that happens. I'm also waiting for a cat. Okay, so Trix, as you look at the statue, you realize that all the statues are the same, and they depict an elven lady. And as your eyes have adjusted more, and have you taken off your goggles?
Yeah, when the lights came up, yeah.
Okay, when you took off your goggles and your eyes adjusted, and this was with everybody once you got adjusted to the light from the darkness, you'll notice that the room is a bluish color with blue and gold tiles for the floor.
Fancy.
Trix is going to hover at eye level with the statue And she's gonna look, well, with the one she's in front of, and she's gonna look it in the eye and say, "Bound by fate, blessed by darkness." Very confidently. Because it worked the last time with the other phrase.
All right. All right. So, as you do that, nothing really happens. You just hear a click. And that's all.
Do we really know what we're doing in here?
Do we ever?
Well, apparently I know the secret codes. Give me the book. Let me see if there are other ones.
Are you walking over?
She's flying over.
Flying over? Okay.
Does Trix walk?
On
She-
rare,
Which she did during her crisis.
on rare occasions.
Is
She was going
anyone
through some
standing
things.
in the middle of the room?
I would be probably closer to where we came in at because I kind of followed everybody in.
Okay.
Desmond always
I
walks
would-
to the middle of the room.
That sounds all right.
I was gonna say I don't think I'd have been far from Trix considering what I am and how
Okay.
I usually handle
So,
situations.
Anybody that's kind of in the middle of the room. Also, the statues are not on the edge of the room. They're in like the center square area of the room. So anybody that is standing in the middle of the room, kind of like where the gaze of the statues would be, you'll notice that when Trix said that phrase and there was the clicking sound, you felt the floor move. Like it
That's not
dipped a
good.
little bit and came back.
Desmond looks down at his drink.
Well, it did something, but I don't know what the hell it did. Probably harmed the bomb.
Oh, you felt that too?
I
About
want
what?
to stand in the middle of all four statues.
It felt like something moved.
Where?
I don't think that she felt it, Desmond. She was flying, but I did.
Good point.
And I take a step in between all the statues.
Oh, the floor did something. That makes more sense.
Okay, so you walk into the middle of the room. As you walk into the middle of the room, Meridius, you feel a tingling sensation as you break their gaze.
Less intense than when I grabbed my trident.
Yeah, less intense. Than
Is
when
it
you
a good
grab the
tingle or a bad tingle?
Okay.
Where are the
I can handle
tingles
this.
happening?
It's not harmful at all.
Okay.
You just feel like there's some kind of energy that is locked onto you now that you've passed their gaze.
Licking a 9-volt kind of energy is what I'm getting. Out of
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. And then in your head, Meridius, you hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And that voice says, "Is everyone ready?"
As I look around and see the distance of everybody, in my head I say, "Not quite. One moment." And I turn and look at everybody. Something is asking me if we are ready to proceed. I would recommend that everyone come to the center of the room. That is
Shit, you
willing
mean
to
it did work?
proceed.
Faye will walk up to the edge of the square. She'll kind of look
Okay.
at Meridius for a second, and then she'll take like one step into the area.
Okay.
Tricks, what exactly worked just now? Other than the tremble, you seem to know something else.
Oh, Magic Man's diary. He apparently figured out some shit here and apparently knows a couple of the passwords. I don't know. It's working.
Is it a password or is it a kill word?
I don't know. It got us in the door.
Unknown.
Yeah, let us into the trap is what I'm thinking.
Listen, I'm just. Trix is just flying next to Meridius, like, hey, man.
I abstain from moving into the middle of the room.
Okay.
Is everybody else in the middle of the room?
Yeah, I'd say I'd wander on over there out of curiosity.
So you're not in the middle of the room, Keltash? You're staying on the edges?
Right before Meridius responds to the voice. Keltash, if this is what I think it is, you will be left behind.
Somebody else convince me.
Faye will turn to
He doesn't want the
Keltash for a
demon
second.
leaded individual to say something.
I'll let you have my share of the loot.
I'm not that interested in loot.
I'll let you have the shotgun.
I think you're muted, Biz.
I reach a glass of alcohol to it.
Oh.
Keltash, these are your friends, no?
Hey.
Don't you have a duty to protect people as the city guard?
What?
We need your
Hey,
help.
you see, but this is not my city, and also most of these people are not my people either.
Who's
You're
gonna
part of the
chuck me
guild,
like a
aren't you?
football when the statues come to life?
You threaten me when I do that.
I thought you
Yes,
trusted
didn't
me.
ask.
Also, if we blow up another wall, who's gonna laugh at the guy sitting on the toilet?
Oh, well.
Do you not trust me,
Trix is just
Keltash?
pointing to herself.
Yeah, spoofy, we're good. It's just, you know, I
Listen,
mean, there's just...
listen, friend. I am skeptical as well, but we don't really have much of an option here.
To be fair, you don't even know if you can get back out. If you're stuck here, who knows what'll come for you. And you'll be
Is
alone.
my musket of warning doing anything?
Right now, your musket of warning is A-okay.
That sounds so much dirtier than it needs to be. That's all I want to say.
I look at Keltash. If you don't want to trust me anymore, that is your prerogative. But you and I both gave our word to the guild leader in Oz that we would perform this task. Are you a man of your word?
Ugh. I'm doing it for Faye and Spoofy.
Thank you,
And
my
Desmond,
friend.
because he offered me alcohol, and I feel like that is pretty
For alcohol,
awesome.
yes.
Wow. I'm gonna make sure you don't get to see when I use the holy hand grenade because you don't get to see that explosion.
You must
You
also.
slapped my hand when we were making the holy hand grenade. That's
Before
the only
things
reason I
get
didn't mention
crazy,
you.
as they're arguing, Faye's gonna reach out and grab his arm and kind of like, as he's talking, like kind of guide him into the center.
You must also do it for
with her.
Orlando as
As
well.
soon as Keltash breaks the barrier of the 4 statues, in my head, we are ready.
And Trix is gonna keep yelling at him, like, "Listen, would you tell the blacksmith how to do his job if you were in the fort with him?
In your
Would
head,
you be telling
Meridius.
him how he should be holding
While
his
they're
hammer?"
doing this, you hear proceeding to the 2nd floor.
Oh god.
It's a
And you
spooky elevator.
you
Fabulous.
feel the floor shake, and then the square that's formed from the 4 statues drops down.
Ah.
And you slowly begin to sink below the other blue and gold tiles.
And as soon as we start to sink into the floor, Trix stops fucking with Keltash.
But really, the question is, does Trix stay where she is as the floor goes down? Like...
Well, that's a great question.
Is she descending with us, or is she staying up there with the statue?
She's flying, so I don't know, Trix. Are
If
you?
she notices that everyone else is starting to pull away from her, she's gonna go, "Oh shit!" and fly down and try to like maintain the same height as them.
Okay. So you're on this platform for just a minute or two, And then you notice that you're going down into another room from the ceiling. And then as you get to floor level, the platform stops. And it is another room with blue and gold tiles. There are, as you look around, there are 4 doorways: north, south, east, and west.
I walk towards the door in the west side.
Uh-oh.
On the west side?
Yeah.
Wait.
All right. Pull up my...
Quick, Trix, check the trap.
I was about to
That's a
say
good
Trix
day.
would like to check for traps.
Not me,
No, we
Mary,
didn't
you.
get that. There was too long of a delay with no sound. I'm walking towards the
Well,
west
there's
side.
not a welcome party, so that's a good sign, right?
Listen, it's really convenient to have the one who can fly check for traps because she doesn't have to touch the floor.
So, Thorn, you enter the western door. And so you go into a dimly lit area that contains simple bed, modest furnishings, nothing fancy. There are some, looks like trinkets, personal items laying on top of some of the beds. As you look, there are symbols of the Revenancer on the wall, on the sheets. It's kind of like, the kids that have like the cartoon pillows and sheets and stuff on their bed. It's like that. They bought the whole Revenancer set for their bedroom. As you go further into the room. Okay, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was asking if it was just the room or if it was like more, but you're just saying I'm walking further into it. That's fine.
Okay, so as you walk further into the room and look around, you see more and more of these beds. And then you hear what sounds like the ruffle of a robe. And you feel a poke.
Did Desmond
back.
follow me in? I need to know what type of poke it is.
In your back. And as you turn around, you see someone with a hood standing behind you. And as they're standing behind you, you notice that from the way back in the room, 2 more figures set up. And the figure behind you goes, "What are you doing here?"
The elevator brought me down. You have a really awesome room. Like the decor.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. How many of y'all are hanging out here? I see a couple of your buddies over there.
There's 4 of us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What exactly is this place?
Oh, this is you don't know? You haven't been given Oh, you're the
No,
new
no one's given us a tour
recruits!
yet. Yeah, exactly.
Are you here with some more people?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you all are going to love it here. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Once you give your life and your soul over to the Revenancer, this is just my personal experience, but I think it's a life and mind-altering experience that should be just experienced by everyone.
Let's. I want to dig a little deeper into what you said. We'll take a quick step back. Your life and soul.
Yes.
Could you elaborate on that?
Well, we're here to worship our Lord and Savior, the Revenancer, and all throughout our lives. And then hopefully, if we're chosen, then, we worship them forever.
Oh, so this is just like a the Revenancer's temple then, right? This is more or less, would you say?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay. So if the elevator brought us down to this floor, what other rooms are on this floor?
Oh wow, there's a lot.
Because no one's given us a tour. We're new members, and no one's given us a tour yet. So I mean, if
no,
you got a few minutes,
I mean, I can't show you around. That's all someone else. Actually, you guys actually shouldn't be in here. You actually probably need to go to the recruits chambers.
Oh,
that
which
way
floor
you
was
can
that?
go through the initiation.
But that's on this floor as well, right? It's just back that way, and then do I take one of the other doors, or do I need to go down another floor?
Oh no, it's are your friends in the elevator room still?
Yeah. I told him I was gonna go take a look real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, no problem. Hold on. Jarek, I'll be back. I'm going to show the recruits to the recruit room, and then I'll come back and we'll play the Revenancer games. Okay, it'll be fun. So if you all
So you said his name was Jack. What was your name?
He's Jarek.
Jarek.
Yeah, my name is Alira Fallow Mist. And then those two snobs in the back, they don't really talk a lot, but that's Finna Blackreed and Rendell Meyerborn. Oh, and Jarek's last name is Dustvane, but he's kind of a dick. Don't leave your stuff around. Don't leave your stuff around Jarek. That was my old life. It's still. Listen, I've had to get 2 brushes from him already. Okay.
Oh man. All right, I'll keep my eye on you, Jarek.
Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, and so she takes.
You
your
guys
hand,
think
Thorn.
that Thorn is dead? He's been gone a little.
Oh, Trix is very thoroughly examining the entire room, looking to make sure there aren't traps.
Desmond, as you say that, you see Thorn come out of the door in the west.
Thorn,
and then
I knew you were fine.
Figure behind him.
Guys, I met the welcoming crew. This is Elia Fallow Mist, right? Did I pronounce that right, ma'am?
Alira.
Alira, sorry.
Alira.
Such a pretty name.
She takes her hood off, and you see that she is a human girl, but her head is completely shaven.
Oh no.
Exactly. One of us.
That's why I fit in so well. I see.
Yep.
Hey.
So Rican did it on purpose.
Exactly. He's like, I know there's gonna be some bald people in this episode.
So guys, Illyria here, she's gonna show us around, or at least she's gonna take us to the initiation chamber, kind of help us around a little bit.
That's right.
Well, if I could just
Initiation.
I'm gonna
it's like
go
a
to the
meeting
ear
and
here.
stuff. Don't be nervous.
I'm gonna go to the ear. What are the odds that he just happened to walk right? It's 1 in 4, right? Like that can't be the right door, right?
The one that I went through? No, that was their quarters. That's where they sleep. It's like a
I see what you're saying.
Death.
He picked the wrong door.
Yeah. So maybe we should just, I don't know, put the lady back in the room and check another door.
They're like welcome paperwork or a waiver before this initiation thing.
Usually, once you've picked up the lady Keltash, it's already too late. You have to go through with the date.
I'm gonna, if that's the case, I'm gonna reach for the bottle just another sip, please. Then to Desmond.
Orlando.
And Orlando pours more drink into the cup.
Oh, did Orlando give me a cup? I thought I was just hitting the
Oh
bottle.
yeah. We
No,
gave you a
it's a cup.
cup. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, look at me. My pinky is all the way
It's a
out.
fancy cup with a gold inlay. It's very nice.
Ooh. Dang.
Only
One
the
of the cups
best.
Trix was concerned about touching because it came from Desmond.
It actually
So-
came from Orlando.
So is this everyone that's in the group for the new recruits today?
I mislaid my welcome packet. Do you have like the introductory paperwork anywhere?
You'll find all that on your beds. Everything is already laid out and ready to go. Actually, once you get in there, you're going to need to change clothes into your robes.
My musket surely is doing something.
Okay.
What are the
So
robes
that-
made out of?
Your musket,
What is the thread count? I need to know.
if if you hold it, if you actually touch it, you just hear this in your head. Get out now!
Oh my god.
We're all
gonna-
gonna die down here!
The gun's an 80s metal singer?
I love it
don't want
so
to be
much.
used by a cult!
Hairband bard. I'm gonna see if I can't, in a sly way, maneuver myself to be more obscured, maybe behind. I don't know. Well, Desmond's kind of a pole, but
It's true.
anyway, and I'm just gonna try and like with the ear, like a musket of warning is warning us right now in
No shit,
uncertain terms.
Gildash.
Yeah. So,
Thorn just signed us up for a fucking
As you
cult.
say that the musket is warning you, you hear another voice come into your head that you know is somehow that is also your musket, and it's going, "We're all gonna die down here."
Oh god. Oh god. So I think we should just kill this one and close the damn door.
Also, Desmond, as you asked about the robe, she actually
Yeah.
reaches her robe up and lets you feel hers, and you
Oh.
feel it is one of the most
Oh.
comfortable things you've ever held.
Oh, this
in
is
your
nice.
life.
This is nice. Yes, yeah. I think this will do just fine.
It reminds you of the material that cloak was made out of.
Desmond's
Oh,
gonna
that
join a cult just for the fucking clothes.
He will. Desmond believes in accessorizing.
Yes.
I mean,
He's in. He's not leaving.
it's probably a nice cloak, a nice robe, you know.
I was told they spared no expense on the accoutrement here.
Man, where do they get that kind of money?
Well, you see, when we join and when you join, typically you have to give over all your earthly assets.
Oh.
And then also, there's some pretty high level people here in our organization. I mean, we're not just any run of the mill group.
No shit, like who?
I can't. Trust me, I don't know them personally, but they're here.
Guys,
What, like you don't even know who they are? How do you know they're actually high level then?
I heard they're pretty important in Port Nyanzaru.
Also, like, is it one of the trade princes? Is it a couple of the trade princes? Oh my god. Have you at least heard rumors?
I'm not going to say that it's one of the trade princes, but I heard one of the trade princes.
Oh
No
boy.
shit.
That's what I heard. I heard there's one here.
Guys, we're not. This is Overcons. We're not actually gonna join this cult, right? Like, y'all are really into this. What are we looking
No.
for here?
Not
Desmond
a
is seriously
fucking
contemplating.
chance.
Okay, good, because I'm
But
not
why are
for
you-
that.
Stop egging her on, Triggs! Damn it!
I'm trying to get information, Gildash.
I mean, are we at least taking a vote on this?
How else do you expect to go deeper into this place? We have to get on their good side somehow.
That's what
We don't
he
have
said.
to finish the line. Hey, yo,
If we make her disappear, then we
So-
can take the robe.
Keltash, as you're talking about, are you actively trying to hide?
That'd be more.
Like,
You
not-
are?
I mean, I'm not gonna think that I can actually hide behind Desmond, but I'm trying to just seem a little less conspicuous.
He's
as
putting
much as
bodies in between him and the other bad people.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh, crying out loud. Dang it. Stealth is a. Oh God, I have a. Oh my God. How do I have a disadvantage? But
He's
also a
rolling the
+3?
big dice. He's
Clank
It's
Get
your
the armor?
armor, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, clanky armor.
Wow. Okay, it's a
Oh,
5.
A 5? Okay. You try to get behind Desmond and squat down, but instead you actually get caught on his cloak and you fall down behind him.
Oh goodness, Orlando, please help. Help us up.
So Orlando reaches down and pulls you up. And
Like-
as you notice,
Like a kid,
so
like he just like
Orlando
whoop.
quite strong.
Oh my God. Okay.
very deceptive.
All right, so is everyone ready?
Oh, I think that you should lead the way. This is I just fell over with excitement. Please show us the way to enlightenment.
Is there a bathroom on the way? Maybe?
There is a restroom. Once you get into the recruit quarters, we'll take care of that.
But like before initiation, because what if I've got the nervous shits?
Oh, it happens. Don't worry. We'll take care of you.
I think
You're fine.
I've got some medicine for that.
Okay.
So Clan, as soon as this young lady turns around, I would like to envelop her around the arms and middle in a grapple.
You're gonna grapple her?
Yeah.
In
Okay.
the
Oh, God.
arms of a
Okay.
But like
cat.
down down around the elbows, you know?
See,
So like
He's
she can't really
going
get any-
aggro with the first enemy we find, so we're gonna have to fight through every fucker in this place.
Listen, man, Desmond wants the robe.
Do I see him going to grab her? Because I really want this robe.
Yeah,
Are
he's
you-
gonna
okay.
get the robe.
You're not trying
He's
to
good.
hide it, are you, Keltash? You're just going in for it. So
But I'm waiting until she is turned around.
okay, so
I wanna
as she
get that
begins to walk
extra
away,
little-
everyone sees Keltash reach out like this, heading for her.
Trix is gonna grab him and cast Shocking Grasp.
Oh god.
I was gonna give him a high five, but okay, that
Okay,
works.
so I need you to roll an attack roll against Keltash.
Damn, Trix.
She's just trying to stop your ass. She's panicking.
Sheesh.
That's a 21.
You know,
Oh my God.
he's not the
I'm
smartest.
going to assume that hits Keltash.
Of course it is.
Okay.
He's not the
Keltash
smartest,
thought
but
I
Not
was
trying
bad
to
when I
like
threw
kill
my
him,
pride
kill
in.
him, but she's panicking.
he's not the
Right.
smartest. But you have to
Thank you.
commend him for his effort.
Oh god.
It's only 7.
Surrounded by idiots.
Okay, Keltash, as you
Yep.
go, you reach up like this and start taking a step or two towards her, and then out of nowhere, Trix comes, just grabs you by the arm, and then the next thing you feel is just electricity pulsating through your body, just yeah, and you lock up, you can't move, and at that, Alira turns around. Is everything okay?
But yeah, he's just nervous.
Oh, that's to be
The
expected. And Alira
the
grabs
energy's
your
just
arm.
very.
Alira grabs your arm, Keltash. She goes, "It's fine. I'll be right here with you. If you have any problems, I'll help you no matter what. Okay? All right, everybody, let's go." And she grabs Keltash and just leads him out with her.
We're not gonna join the fucking cult, but I think we all agree we don't want everybody in this place to immediately try to murder us.
We at least pretend to join the cult so I can get the robe.
They are nice robes.
Meridius, I defer to you on that one.
Anyone that's looking at Meridius, he has the most angry aggression on his face that you've ever seen. Because this woman just told him he has to give up his family, and that's not fucking happening.
Voice of reason. Thank God.
Damn it, why am I the voice of reason?
But Meridius
I
says
know.
It's
nothing.
because she has a sense of self-preservation.
He follows, but he says nothing.
I think that's him saying we're fucking doing this.
Come on, Desmond, let's go get some robes.
So,
They're in for some
I mean,
trouble if they tried to take
we
my
have
shit.
bags of holding, right? I mean, where we could store our belongings. They
I don't know what you're
about
talking
them.
about.
Okay, so she leads you down through the south door, and then down the hallway, south again, and then it's the first room that you come to on your right. As you come into the room, it is just a oppressing, stifling feeling. The air is kind of muggy. There is just rows of very simple wooden beds with footlockers at the end of them. Draped on each bed is what appears to be the dressings for the cult. There's the robe. There's some simple sandals. Alira takes you in there and goes, "Okay, so if you'll just wait here, they will come and get you for the rest. But like I said, you'll need to change clothes. You can put your personal effects into the footlockers. They'll be safe there. And then
Do I have to? Am I allowed to keep the mask on? It helps with some visual issues.
that I don't think it's a problem. But they'll let you know if there's a problem when they come in here to do the initiation.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Is there anything you can tell us about the initiation? Like, what can we expect?
Oh, no, you'll pretty much, just get the kind of spiel of everything. And also, they will then ask you what kind of duties that you want to do. We all have jobs here in the temple. So they'll kind of ask you, like, a list of chores that you want to do, and then you guys can sign up for it. There's just like 1 or 2 people per thing. And
Is there an
then,
explosives lab?
there's not an explosives lab, no. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's not explosives somewhere here.
I'm good with medicine. Is there any sort of medical station?
Not really, because we're all trying to be like priests of the Revenancer, so healing is usually not a big thing.
Yeah.
What about your kitchen? I make a great steak.
Oh, there is kitchen duty, yeah. So you can sign up for that if you want to. And I'm
Awesome.
sorry I didn't get your all's names. But like I said, my name is Alira.
Desmond. This is Orlando.
Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you, Orlando.
Trixie.
I love your voice. Trixie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Well, I've got to get back. And so, but I hope we all get to worship with the Revenancer forever.
Yay.
And then she walks out the door and shuts the door behind her. As you notice, there are other people in the room with you. They've already got their robes on. There's a mixture of males and females.
How many?
In the room, there's probably about 20 other individuals in here with you.
Oh god.
Okay.
Pretty even split between males and females.
Are they all human or are they different races?
They appear to be different races. You can see
Okay, just
humans,
curious.
dwarves, elves, tieflings.
Do any of them look like nervous as in I don't want to be here, or do they all look excited?
Nobody. Roll me a perception check.
Are there any kobolds or dragonborn in here?
That is a 17.
Okay, I'll get to you in here just a second, Spoofy. You don't see anybody that looks kind of nervous. Some of them look excited to be here. And some of them, though, Trix, the look on their face is almost like they have literally no other choice but to be here. Spoofy, you look around. You see one dragonborn.
Does he look familiar to me at all, or no?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I kind of want to take a look at the footlockers at the end of the bed. She's going to kind of like choose one kind of away from as many people as possible and kind of take a look at it to see. I kind of want to see if there's anything magical about it or if there's anything that I can tell just from. I don't want to open it or anything. I just want to kind of look at it.
Okay.
That's an 18 for me.
An 18. You notice there's a dragonborn male, but
Wow.
is no one familiar to you.
Desmond is undressing and putting the robe on.
Okay. All right, Desmond is doing that. Faye, just from kind of looking and touching the footlocker, it does not appear to be magical.
Okay. Faye will
would
go
see,
over comms.
Desmond's shoving his stuff into the backpack on the back of Orlando. A big staff. He's just sticking it down in there.
So Desmond's stripping.
Yes.
Did Orlando also get a robe? Just curious for him.
Yes. Yes, I'm putting his robe on him. So.
What does he look like? Have we already gone over that? Isn't he always in a
Orlando?
robe?
No, he is like I think it's like just like black clothing on. And then he has a backpack that he wears, like a big backpack that he wears.
Is he like a hunchback type gentleman?
He has a face mask that covers like his nose, so you can just see his eyes, and then he has a hood that comes up over his head.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. So mysterious.
So, like, what the fuck do we do now?
Blend. Make some friends.
Well, we've kind of got ourselves backed into a hole now. We can't necessarily leave without everyone seeing us, and we also can't go without completely changing and putting our things somewhere.
This is better than fighting all of them, right?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm starting to reconsider.
I mean, the alternative is there's 20 of them here. There's 4 of them in the other room, and that's just in the 2 rooms that we've been in.
I don't think all of these people want to be here in here. That's just my assessment. But I don't know people that well, so.
Could we spark a rebellion?
I don't know that that's gonna work.
You know what would have worked is if I could have abducted the only one that was with us, all of us versus one,
You-
and then we could have abstracted a bunch of information from her, and Desmond could have gone in her place in her robes so that we can find a way out of here. But no, instead I had to get shot.
Kaltash, may I ask you a question?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Have you ever interrogated someone before, Kaltash?
You do, Spoofy. Come on, man. I'm a city watchman. Of course, it's my damn job.
As you guys are standing there, you notice one of the robed figures move towards you.
Somebody's coming.
Was it one of the ones who looked excited or one that looked like they didn't want to be there?
This one looks excited.
Oh no.
And as
Good.
they get closer, you realize that they are a drow.
Oh, good.
Oh, interesting.
Hello.
Hi.
You all the new recruits as well?
You can say that, yeah.
Yeah.
The first time here.
Oh, good. The more the merrier. I'm so excited to be here.
Me
Yeah.
too.
You know, the Revenancer will show us the way. Do y'all have any questions, or do you need anything? Are all of y'all if all of y'all need to change into your robes? Are you bashful? We all just, we're all in here together with the Revenancer, so there's no need to be, modest. We all are the same in the Revenancer's eyes.
Oh,
That's-
hell no.
I'd say Spoofy is probably changing into the robes as he's talking.
As he started doing that, Trix covers her eyes.
Do y'all like some reading material or anything before they get here? We have some books here in the room.
Oh, there's some pre-reading. Yes, I lost my welcome packet. I'd like the additional information, please.
Oh, okay. Here is one that I was reading. You can use it if you want to. Oh, by the way, my name is Ulra Ravenshade. I was once a priestess, but I was shunned for my beliefs and over enthusiasm, some would say. But I feel like I can bring a lot to the Revenancer, and hopefully, once I have served her for a little while, they will choose me and I can ascend.
What do you mean by ascend?
Oh, if you're chosen by the Revenancer, you get to ascend to a higher place in the hierarchy.
Okay.
Become a zombie, Spoofy.
I know. I wanted to hear from their mouth. God, Lady Shard's gonna kill me.
You see Faye kind of step from behind a little bit. What made you change your mind?
My mind about what?
Well, you said you were a priestess. What made you change your mind to come here?
She kind of turns and looks away. I was ridiculed for my enthusiasm of our religion. Was told that I did things that I shouldn't have done, but I know in my heart that it's what Loth wanted. But the high priestesses wouldn't allow me to rise up in the ranks. And for my over enthusiasm, I was beaten within an inch of my life and kicked out of the temple. So then for 6 months, I drug and then dragged myself out of the Underdark. And eventually found my way here to more welcoming
Does,
group of individuals.
do we know who Loth is? Like the characters?
I was
Not-
gonna say I was gonna.
I
ask
know who it
for
is.
sure.
I was about to say
Yes,
Spoofy
I-
knows who Loth is.
Okay, all of you knowing, having, born and raised in Toril, know who Loth is.
Oh, so she's crazy.
And if you don't know, just for the players that don't know, and for those playing at home, Loth is the evil spider goddess that is worshipped by the Drow.
Maybe be careful with that one.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that this bitch got kicked out of worshiping a spider goddess for doing worse shit than they already do?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Peachy. Okay.
Like I said, she crazy.
Yeah, on the crazometer, which only goes to 10.
Wait, the
he's a
question is, where
15.
does she fall on the hot crazy scale?
Okay, well, as far as the hotness level goes, it's about equal with her crazy.
Oh god.
Oh
She
god,
is
we're-
Oh man,
Doran
She
is
is
not
a
interested in this
she
conversation.
is a female drow elf.
this is
But
not
she
Trix
is-
Very pretty.
participating in this
She is
conversation.
she is extremely attractive.
oh,
She
we're in
has
danger.
the dark black skin, white hair. She's very attractive.
We're in danger.
So she's just Rhea Ripley, right? That's what I'm picturing right now.
Not as buff
Not. I was gonna
or
say.
tall, but
I
but
wouldn't.
she's
I wouldn't
very
consider Rhea Ripley a really pretty drow, but okay.
but she's very, very pretty.
Which means she's also very crazy.
Yeah, like on the pretty scale goes from 10 to 15. She's definitely a 15, and the crazy scale goes from 1 to 10, and she's a 15 on the crazy scale. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I don't like this. Not even a little bit.
Lord, then go and sign us all up.
I mean, again, at this point, the only alternative is we can raise some hell.
That's what we do best.
I'm not stripping down in front of this room.
I mean, would you consider these people bad people? I mean, the drow lady maybe. But
Yes, some
But
of these
she's
people
hot.
don't look too thrilled to be here.
I know, and I would be more interested in that scenario if the robes weren't so comfortable. But
You've got the robes now, Desmond.
what's
robes
the
are
plan
very-
here?
The robes are comfy.
We're not getting input from everyone here.
Should we maybe disperse and walk around the crowd a little more?
Listen, I just wanted the robes. I have no intention of serving
Also, remember, Trix,
these
you're
nut
holding the book.
jobs.
Okay, yes, Trix is going to flip through her initiation manual.
All right. So I need you to roll an investigation check.
Okay,
I have one that I already serve. I will not serve another.
that's a 13.
A 13.
You understand that we're just pretending here, Spook, right?
You go and you read the book, but there is just so much stuff to go over that the biggest thing that you get out of it from your cursory read is just that the Revenancer is amazing and everyone should be a part of the Revenancer.
That's a bunch of bullshit. This is the worst training manual I've ever seen.
What does it say?
Not a fucking thing. And she's gonna toss it to Spoofy.
Just
Fran,
remember, we are all one with the Revenancer, and we are all bound by fate. blessed by darkness.
Wait, does that mean I'm one with? She's gonna kind of like half point to Destin and Spoofy.
Her gaze hits you, and she goes over to Desmond and takes this finger and runs it across Desmond's shoulder up to his chin and says, "As I said, we are all one."
Oh god.
Um,
Oh god. Oh god.
Hmm.
Trix looks
I
so
want to try
uncomfortable.
something.
All right. Somebody yelled at me. What was it? You, Spoofy,
Huh?
that called out to me?
Oh,
Huh?
I would.
It's Russ. Sorry.
It was me. Russ does not remember my inner demon's name, but I would like to frantically, in a panic, try and bring him into my mind and ask for advice, because nobody's listening to me. Everybody around me is crazy, and we got in here because they're crazy, and I keep saying all this stuff, and everyone's like, yeah, let's just go down the hole. Yeah, let's stop Keltash from tackling the lady, and everybody's crazy, and I don't understand what to do now because it's just me. All that in my head, frantically.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Keltash hasn't heard Meridius say anything, but Keltash doesn't trust me anymore anyways.
That's right. Yeah, you have foregone your trustability.
Silly Keltash, not trusting
Right out the
Dad.
window.
Not trusting his
Okay,
own father.
But he talks to demons in his own head, so I don't know where I'm at fault.
Not a demon, and I never
don't know if it's a demon
either. I'm just as confused as everybody else. Freely admit it.
I think this entire party is just confused.
Dazed and confused.
All right, so Keltash, you reach into your head and you start asking for help. So after a moment or two, you're once again in that darkness.
The glob.
And you hear, "How can I help you, Keltash?"
Okay, are you familiar with what's going on right now?
I know what is happening, yes.
Okay, and we're in this together, right? Like, you depend on me, I depend on you, that sort of thing?
We are as one.
What the hell do I do? Everybody's crazy. How did we get here? It wasn't by anything I decided to do.
Calm yourself.
Easier said than done, but okay.
You are being brought here by what you call destiny.
I don't like that. I don't like that answer. Nope.
It just means you're meant for great things. This is one of those. If you succeed, you will help save your world.
Okay, but what do I do right now?
Deep breath. Good. And that once again. Go along with it. Help your friends.
Fuck, I'm crazy too. Damn it. Fine.
They will need us.
Not likely.
There are battles to come, Keltash. You will be needed. You will need me. I will need you.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Whew. I'm
So
trying to
long,
pop
my
out.
friend.
Later.
And the blackness fades, And once again, you can hear the people in the room and feel the stifling air. The air needs to move, and it's not.
Oh, gross.
Are there any interesting conversations going on between the other people in the room that we can maybe pick out?
You do see some people talking amongst themselves. You're more than welcome to go and interact with them as you see fit.
I don't want to interact with them. I was just seeing if I could maybe hear anything from where I was currently at.
Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
A little bit.
Okay, so I need you to roll a stealth check.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
Nice. You have disappeared into the fabric of the universe.
Oh. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to like listen in on any of the conversations between the other initiates to see if I can maybe get some sort of information as to what may be going on, or anybody who's maybe having doubts, or anything at all, anything useful for us at the moment.
Okay, roll a perception check.
That's in that one.
How did you go from one end to the other?
I
Dear God.
don't know.
Running the gamut here tonight.
I know.
Folks. Okay, so nat one, you listen, but the only thing that you can focus on is the sound of your stomach as you realize you're getting hungry.
I haven't ate.
And your stomach is growling.
It's not a Tim character if they are hungry.
Damn it. Okay.
So you do see people talking, but you cannot pick up on the conversation. If you want to get in on the conversation, you're going to have to go over and talk to them. But you do see what looks to be you would guess, a dwarf and some type of orc or half orc having a discussion.
Okay. All right. I'll go over to them and kind of pick their brains a little bit.
Okay. So you walk over. The orcish fellow looks over at you and is like, "Well met. I'm glad you are here. We will soon be brothers in death."
Likewise.
And then you see the dwarf be like, "I don't know if that's what I want to do, lads. Like, I just so tired of fighting."
Come a long way, have you?
I have been fighting all my life and just ready for death, and death won't come for me. Don't worry, my friend. We will all experience death soon.
Here.
I cannot wait.
But you, my big friend here. What was your path before this? Tell me.
Before this, I had the best job that anyone's ever had in the realms. I was an executioner. I sent people to meet death.
No.
I've seen death out of the corner of my eye. Look at me, smiling.
Death's disciple has come to meet him himself.
Yes, I relish in death. I love it. It's just great. The smell of death, the feeling of ending someone's life, their very essence leaving their body. Oh, it's great. I love it.
Then tell me, friend, how would you like to go out? If you could pick a way.
Would I go out?
How would you go out?
I already know. And he kind of bends down and looks at you and the dwarf, and he says, all right, this is how I picture myself going out. This is the way that Valric goes out. People come, attack the temple of the Revenancer. And I, her chosen champion, go out and introduce them to my friend, Death. One by one by one. And then as they're laying dead, some decapitated, arms here, legs there, viscera, blood, gore, the smell of it all laying out amongst the ground. The priestess comes to me, tells me that I have made the Revenancer pleased. She takes me into her chamber, and I ascend, becoming one with the Revenancer, and being with death once and for all.
Does anybody else think it sounds like he wants to fuck Death?
He does.
That is how Valdric ends, if I have a choice in it.
Valdric, so you wish to go out a warrior's death, eh? The most noble?
That is how I would choose in my blood. However, any way that I can serve the Revenancer, I will die happily.
Aye. Well, what if you serve for a long time? That wish never comes to be. There's no engagement on the keep. You are merely just a hand among the floor. What then? How were your feelings? How will your feelings shift? Will they remain the same? Will you still hold the same loyalty?
Spoofy, I want you, and this will be your choice.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it won't be your choice.
Oh.
I want you to roll me a persuasion check, because you're trying to be very friendly and talk to this person, and they're warming up to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fingers crossed. Damn it. It's an 11.
An 11. So, he looks at you and says, I do all things through the Revenancer. Remember her teachings. Always. I will be guided by these teachings throughout my life, what remains of it. But there's one that speaks to me. Do you know which one it is?
Tell me, dear friend.
How does it? I've tried to commit them to memory. Hold on. Just 1 second. Grant your enemies no mercy, in life or in death. Those who fall before you should remain restless, their souls denied peace, and their bodies bound to serve you in undeath. So, even my enemies in life will serve me, and by serving me, they serve the Revenancer.
Aye.
There is no escaping her. Death
Phew.
is just an ascension. To be closer to death is to be closer to the Revenancer. That's what I'm hoping, lad. Just maybe find some peace once I'm gone. But I'll be happy sweeping the fucking floors. Each to their own, Borgrim. Each to their own.
Hey, there's still honor in sweeping the floors. You are keeping Death's home clean.
Exactly. Everyone serves the Revenancer in their own way.
And let's see here, Borgrim, and your name was again. I'm terribly sorry.
Baldric.
Baldric.
Baldric Ashbow.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
And he told you my name.
I Borgrim, was it?
Yes. Borgrim. Borgrim Stoneclasp.
Aye. Well met, Borgrim. Valdric. The name's Havro. Havro Spiketail.
Havro. Nice to meet you. Havro Spiketail.
I was once a lowly apothecarian, a simple doctor trying to make his way amongst the world.
What happened to you then? Why are you now serving the Revenancer?
Life works in very strange ways, takes you down very, very dark paths. I lost all that I've known. I lost my shop, had not a single electrum to my name. Some would say I've been waiting for death's sweet grasp. It's a simple tale, but it is my tale nonetheless.
Tail. Looks like you got one there, lad.
See, we can all smile and be jolly in death's embrace, can we not?
I guess you're right. You and Valdric, I appreciate the pep talk. My life for the Revenancer.
For the Revenancer. I'm gonna kind of nod to them and go back towards the group.
Okay. So you go back to the group?
These guys are fucking nuts.
Making some friends, Spoopy.
Well, it's better than just standing around making us look, suspicious.
Trix is still just holding the robe.
Might as well gather some information while we can about these individuals.
All right. So is anyone else doing anything? Is anyone kind of searching around or want to look at any of the other kind of books or anything on around the room?
I was gonna have Faye kind of in the back corner, like wherever the kind of the farthest away from everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
And over comm, she's just gonna kind of look over. She's gonna say, Meridius, and she's gonna turn and kind of look over her shoulder because she's sitting on one of the beds in the very back corner.
Okay, you've done the thing, haven't you, Meridius?
Not till the door opens.
Not till the door. Okay, not till the door opens. Okay, so you can see Meridius there.
And she kind of like nods for a moment to try and see if he will come towards her away from everybody else.
How far am I from her, DM, with what we discussed?
You're probably about. Let me look real good here. I'd say you're probably about 25 feet.
I'll make that walk.
Okay.
She will kind of lower her voice to a whisper, and she's gonna kind of like grab his shoulder and drag him to the floor so it looks like they're looking for something, like she dropped something, so it doesn't look like they're just chit-chatting in the corner. And she's gonna go, Meridius, I'm not putting on this robe. I know I got kicked out of where I belong, but I can't go through with this. They're gonna send these people to their deaths, probably. We don't even know where we're going when we walk out this door. To leave everything behind?
As she's talking to Meridius, she sees he has the robes on, but when she grabbed his shoulder, she felt his armor underneath it. I am going to wear the robe just to make it appear that I'm a part of this. But I have a plan, and you see him pull out a potion. I will not die here in the same manner.
What is that?
It's what I attempted to use at the start of entering this place. When the time comes, I will be near, but I will not be seen.
I don't know that I trust this. And she looks down. Also, I don't know how I hide these robes. Because hers reminds you, her robes and everything are pure, like white and gold. Like she is probably brighter than anything in this room right now.
If you wish to tag along, he reaches in and pulls out another vial. When the time comes, use it.
She flips her hand over. I will follow your lead. I will not abandon my religion, despite the fact that some have abandoned me.
I have no choice but to follow Bahamut. It was... He kind of chuckles. That path was set before me before my father and my grandfather were even born. If the others want to play along, that is fine. We will save them when the time comes.
Very well. Thank you for this. To be honest, I would have fought my way out of here if I was the only one to fight.
I will not relinquish my trident to anyone until my last breath.
And she kind of just nods. And she sits back up, like kind of half pretending that she found something she was looking for. Like everything's all good. Like, no, found it. It's fine.
I found your contact.
So you gave her a potion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Faye, you now have one potion of meld into stone. So, Meridius, I take it you're going to go back to where you were standing?
If she's going with me, I'll stay in that corner.
Okay, so you're going to stay in that corner. All right, does anybody want to do anything else?
Trix really does not want to change in front of these people, so she's going to cast Reduce on herself.
Okay.
Using her fairy magic so that she's really small and she's going to go under the bed.
Okay.
And she's not going to take her armor off. She's going to put the robe on over it and shove everything she can into her bag of holding and try to hide it under her robes before she comes back out.
All right. So Trix does that. Does anybody else do anything else?
Does she look like a floating specter with the robes hanging down past her feet?
She does.
Do they have slits for her wings?
You may have.
You would have to make them.
Okay, she would make slits for her wings.
Not many fairies joining the cult of the Revenancer.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Okay, so since no one's doing anything else,
hold on.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to ask Desmond if the backpack is bottomless on Orlando, because he was shoving a whole ass staff in there. Do I see the staff?
No, it's in there. It's no, if you need to put some items in there, they'll be safe.
Yeah, I put all my stuff in there because I'm going just robes, completely naked, only robes.
So just robes,
just like
Mando underneath.
That's it.
Oh no,
Desmond as well.
No,
I mean, he's stripped down before. He wants the robes against.
I mean, it is warm. Yeah, Desmond wants to feel it against his skin because they're so comfortable. But also, it's stuffy in here, so you know if there is wind, it'll help later. All right, so if everyone's done, you guys have kind of went around, found some books, everything. As you finish putting on cutting slits for the wings and putting your robe on, Trix, you fly back up to where everyone else is there, and the door opens. A hooded figure steps in, and that's where we'll take a break.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
We'll be right back.
everybody, welcome back. Thanks for staying while we took a little break. We're back with our players and me and some roast. But not enough roast to share with everyone, so Trix gets deducted 200 experience points for tonight.
At least it went 2,000.
Do I still have
Damn.
Fireball?
Yeah, you still have Fireball.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so when we left off, to catch everybody up, the party is in the recruit's bedchamber. They've made it into the temple. They met Lyra, who took them to the recruit's chamber, kind of gave them a little introduction. They've met a couple of people inside of the room. They got to meet this nice little drow lady and an orcish type fellow, a half orc looking fellow, and a dwarf. And there's about 17 other people that they haven't talked with. And while they were changing into robes and such, a figure has opened the door and came in. So, Meridius, Faye.
Yeah.
When the door opened, you guys did your thing.
Yep.
Okay. So, the figure comes in and they remove their hood and you recognize Alira. And she's standing there. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Temple of Revenancer. I am Alira, one of the acolytes, and I am here to take you all to the chapel. Okay, so what I need everybody to do, if you haven't done so, I'll give you a few more minutes. I need you to change into the robe. Remember, modesty is not a thing. We're all the same in the eyes of the Revenancer. Just meet to be sculpted into what they need. So go ahead and do that. Like I said, we're going to go to the chapel area, which you'll follow me, but it's kind of north and west through the hallways here. And once we are in there and everybody is set and ready to go, that is when we will meet the high priestess, who will give you a nice little introduction. And then from there, what we're going to do is we'll need everyone to sign up for their job that they'll be doing here in the temple. Now, there's various jobs. We need help in the kitchen. We need help with custodial activities. We need help with the furnace room. There's all kinds of stuff. So, nothing big, nothing bad. If you want, some of you, I think, probably maybe more inclined to work in the library. So there's just all kinds of things. I'm sure you'll be able to find a job that you love. Okay, so has anyone got any questions before we go? And I think everybody's here. We had a rough count. I think that's everyone. I think. Okay. Like I said, anybody got any questions? I see. Okay, good. Everybody's put on the ropes. Excellent. That's great. That's great. I guess we have some extra. Well, no. There. Anyway, I guess we're ready to go. And Faye Meridius, you're still doing what you're doing. You haven't come out. You're hearing this, but unless you're hearing really hard, you just kind of hear. Also, the temple, the Revenancer, the chapel, questions.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you're doing what you're doing, that's what you hear. So you don't get a lot of information, but you do know there's a chapel. Okay. So if everyone, Spoofy,
I was gonna say, as the group kind of like files out of the room, I guess following Alira, can I roll to kind of like blend in to kind of like make my way towards the rear of the group to stay behind? To not
So
really.
Spoofy likes the rear.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check, Spoofy.
Oh, okay. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. That's a 19.
19. Okay, so you, as the procession of people begin to follow Alira out the door, you kind of stretch and go on and make your way back to the rear of the line.
Okay. Because I don't want to go with them with the group if possible. I want to kind of hang back.
Okay, so you're going to stay in the room.
Yes, with. Well, I don't know that Faye and Meridius are there, so
As far as you know, you're in the room alone.
So I would like to kind of think that this is like my original idea.
Trix is concerned that she has been left alone with Keltash, Thorn, Desmond, and Orlando.
Be very afraid.
She has concerns. She has no idea what's going on.
Well, for right now, you don't know. You just think Spoofy's at the end of the line. You don't know that Spoofy is not with you.
Right, but she knows that the only
You're
ones
the
around
adult.
her are those.
Yeah, you're the adult. Yeah, Trix is the adult.
Which is problematic.
Okay, so the line goes off, the door shuts. Spoofy, you're in the room, as far as you know, alone.
Did I hear the door shut?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yep.
If Spoofy does that thing that people do when they think they're alone in the room and rips a big fart, would it actually
Probably.
make a fart sound? Because kobolds don't have cheeks, right?
How would you know?
Roll
Asking
for
for a
cheeks.
friend.
With disadvantage, sir, I rolled a 14.
The 14? Okay. You hear a muffled...
As that happens,
You don't know if that's Spoofy passing gas or the door shut.
Well, I don't know that anyone stayed in the room.
True, you don't. You can't see
Spoofy isn't
anything.
walking. So I stick my head out. Do I see Spoofy?
If you stick your head out, you see a figure in a robe standing there.
So I want to go across the wall until I get directly behind that figure, and then I want to phase out of the wall and put my hand on their shoulder.
All right. Spoofy, you're standing there, and then you feel something touch you on the shoulder.
I would like to. I'm not gonna.
You don't know who what this is. You just something has grabbed you.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stand there, kind of frozen. But I would like to, like slowly move my hand behind my back and grip the handle of my sickle or my scythe.
All right.
All right.
Is his tail sticking out of his robes?
I'm kind of
roll me a perception check.
I'm kind of double robed because I still have the cloak of the hellhound on.
Go figure. That's a nat 20, but in this scenario, I need something better than I needed it on something better than this.
You can make out the hump of his tail.
Okay.
Under the robe.
He'll hear in his comms. You decided to stay behind as well, I see.
Oh, thank you. It's a blessing. It's just you.
Faye will step out in front of Spoofy once she hears Meridius say that over the comms.
I'm gonna slowly turn around and I guess I'll see Meridius and Faye just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the holy ones didn't want to abandon their faith. Look at that. Big shocker, right? Oh god, this place is hell. Yeah, there was no way I was going through with that. Same as Desmond, I just like the ropes here. Yeah, I would not betray my mistress for them. Ugh, God, no.
I don't know what the others' plans are.
Rolling dice. Don't worry about me.
Have you?
I would like to come over. No, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, never mind.
I talked to some of the individuals here. I'm not sure if you saw or not, and yeah, they're not all bad, but the ones that are fucking nuts. Like the big one that you saw me standing with. Yeah, he was an executioner. He loves death. He welcomes it. He wants it. A little creepy. It was a little bit more intimate than he was wanting to let on. But you know, that's his prerogative. The other one, he didn't want it. He just simply said he didn't want to fight anymore. He would do whatever.
I feel like to save the others, we're going to have to do a lot of fighting here.
Oh, we are.
But we need to follow them at a distance. I can obscure us for a time.
I can blend in very well when the time needs.
We should be moving. I don't know where they're going. Who knows how far they're gonna make it if we stay here long.
Who knows how big this place actually is?
And if we lose them, we may fully lose them.
DM, I want to go to the door and open it and see if I can figure out which direction they left.
All right. You go to the door. The door opens easily. It's not a problem. You look out, and you, in front of you is just a hallway. Directly across from you is a wall, stone wall. You see that there is the hallway runs to the right, and that it also goes to the left. And then what you can see is that it just a 3 or 4 feet away down the hall to the left, it tees off.
Poofy, surely you saw which way they turned on their way out of here, yes?
Spoofy, you believe that they turned to the left.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they went this way. We don't really have much choice here.
As we get to the T,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to reach out and see if I can contact any member of the party within range. Did you take a left or a right?
All right, so back to the other members of the party, because this will kind of help fill that in. As you leave the room, you all literally lead you to the left. You go to the T.
Annie, I'm done.
You are then led to the left again. The hallway then snakes right. As you're passing, as you're going through this hallway on your right, you'll see that there's a doorway. It has a symbol of the Revenancer on it. Alira stops here and says, listen, if you all ever need anything, you can just knock on this door. This door is where myself and the other acolytes reside. Okay, and we're available any time of day. So if ever you're feeling lost or sad or depressed or ready to give yourself over to the Revenancer completely, you just knock on that door and let us know, and we'll help take care of you, okay? And then you move a little bit further down the hallway, and then there's a doorway to the left, a little bit past the Acolyte's chamber. And then she looks and she sees you, Trix, and she goes, "Oh, if you need to go, right now, if anybody needs to go, because you're going to be in there for a little bit, this is the recruits' bathroom area. So if we need to stop, please let me know, and I'll stop us for just a little while. But if you can, just try to hurry." So does anyone need to go?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's a whole problem. Yeah, I should.
Oh, okay, all right.
Little fairy's room.
Okay. Well, that's fine. So, weird. There it is.
It's like I have a bathroom image.
So you walk into the door, Trix. This is what you see. This is the bathroom.
Is there a pool in the bathroom?
It's a communal bath.
shower. Yep.
Oh hell no!
Remember,
is Trix's own
you are
hell.
all one with the Revenancer.
That's kind of
Yeah,
sick.
she
Actually.
hates this.
That's
she
sick.
hates this. What the hell, Pip?
So, Trix,
Did anyone come in with her?
Yes. There's about 3 other recruits that go in, and they immediately, 2 of them immediately go to the stalls, and one of them goes like, there's like a jug with some water, and they pour some water into a basin and splashes water on their face and looks in the mirror, kind of trying to sock themselves up.
Are any of them the ones that she recognized as looking nervous?
You see, let's see. You see, yes, you recognize one of the people that kind of seemed nervous. She is a tiefling. She is splashing water on her face and looking in the mirror. She's just so you know, she's a blue skinned tiefling.
So she's adorable.
And she is splashing water on her face, and she's like, "Come on, you have to do this. There's nothing we can do. We can't talk ourselves out of this now. If it happens, they will kill us surely. We have to go. We can do this. We for the Revenancer. There's no one else. Just the Revenancer. We can do this."
You ever get in these situations and wonder how the fuck did I end up here?
Yes, but I know how I end up here.
Oh really? Because I don't know. How did you get here?
There was some people that came to my village, and they were looking for recruits, and I am the only tiefling in my village, and they don't really like me because they think I'm some kind of demon or something.
Well, that's racist.
I know, right? Just because I am tiefling, they think that I am crazy and evil, and I am not. I'm a very nice person, but these people that come to my village, they were very nice, and they offered me all sorts of fun stuff to do and things I can help with and stuff. Like, I'm a very good cook, so I was going to work in the kitchen, and they said that was okay. But they, now that I'm here, I'm kind of nervous. But I'm pretty sure that if we try to back out of it, they will kill us or something.
Yeah, they tend to do that in these things. Right.
And about when she says that, you hear somebody in the stall go, "Oh God," and then just bathroom noises.
Bathroom noises.
So Trix lied about the nervous poops, but there's actually someone
but
in there with nervous poops.
There is someone, yes, and the more she mentions them getting killed if they don't go through with it, the worse it gets. The force and amount increases. Let's put it that way.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
say just a few more minutes. We need to hurry up. Oh God, I don't know. Do you really think we can do this? You think the Revenancer is all she's cracked up to be?
Well, if she doesn't, we'll all be dead anyway. So you can't think as a zombie.
That is true.
So
You make a good point about being undead or something. You know, they don't really think a lot.
right. So like,
But
be quiet.
between you and me, I'm hoping that maybe I get to be alive for a while longer before I become the undead.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but we all know it's gonna happen anyway in this place.
I mean, it will happen, but I mean, look at me. I will be a very sexy corpse.
Oh, you're adorable, honey. Just
thank you. You are. I love your wings and everything. They're so nice.
Thanks. An old friend made them for me.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yeah.
No one's ever made me anything except mad.
Oh my gosh. Listen, if they give me access to a workshop, I can make you such cool shit.
Promise?
Oh, I promise. I promise.
Oh, I like it.
As long as we don't die.
We are going to be so much friends.
Yeah. I'm Trixie. Trixie Day Sprite.
My name is Zavina Feltouch. And I know the name sounds bad because it has spelling and people think, oh, that's bad. But as you see, I am not evil. I am not trying to kill you or harm you or hurt you in any way.
Listen, we blue people gotta stick together.
Exactly. Team Bluebees.
Oh my gosh! You gotta meet. If we ever get to leave the cult, you gotta meet this friend I know out of here.
Okay, I like to be friends.
He's real serious, but he's great. Right? Oh, he's focused.
Good. You know what? You can.
I feel like I just channeled Keltash there.
You know what? Tonight, when we go back to our rooms and stuff, I will let you read the book I'm writing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's a romance novel.
Oh!
It's called Horned Love.
Oh my!
Horned
Lord
Love.
have mercy.
Horned Love. It's about this sexy blue tiefling who falls in love with many men on her amazing adventures through the world.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yep. Oh, and you know what? She may now have a friend that's a fairy.
Oh, good.
That joins her on the adventures.
She doesn't need to join for everything.
Yeah, that's great.
Got an autobiography going over there.
Is everyone finished? And at that time, the two that were in the stalls kind of get up. One is kind of holding their stomach a little bit, and they go out the door into the hallway.
I mean, think of it this way, man. I'm pretty sure the undead don't shit.
And Trix is gonna head for the door.
You know, you're pretty smart.
Okay.
And then you guys go back into the hallway there, as you do. So as you go back into the hallway and get back in line, just another 5-6 feet from the doorway to the bathroom, there's another T, and you take that T and you turn right. You walk about another 25 feet, 30 feet down the hallway, and there is 2 doors on each side, one to the left, one to the right. If anybody is towards the front of the line, you would notice that the right-hand door is to the elevator room. And then Alira opens up the door to the left. And as you walk in, you'll see that there are a lot of pews in the room set out on each side.
Oh.
and then a large kind of dais there at the front of the room, steps going up it, and a statue, and what looks to be two vessels kind of sitting on each side of the dais there in the front of the room. Look, large basins.
So I'm guessing that we weren't in range to hear Meridius ask where we went.
I'm gonna say if you were at the back of the line before you went into the chapel, you probably would have got a static message from Meridius, but you would have been able to make it out. So whoever's in the back of the line would have heard Meridius. But as soon as you walked into the chapel, you get a very loud, high-pitched noise in your earpiece. And if you try to use it now that you're in the chapel, it doesn't work. The only ones that you can communicate with are the ones inside the chapel.
As we get through the doorway and that happens, Trix is gonna kind of like shiver a bit, and she's gonna try to send Craig subtly back out to find the others.
Okay.
My little buddy.
Okay.
Without getting caught, maybe.
Okay. So roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Come on, Craig. Come on,
It'll be
Craig.
fine. Wait, for me or Craig?
Who the fuck is Craig?
Oh, he's my little robot pixie.
I was like, why have I never heard of
You need to roll it for Craig because Alira is standing in the back of the room there where the
Okay,
doorway
let me find his stats.
I was about to say, does Craig have stats?
Yeah.
It's the same for both of us, apparently, on stealth. That
I was
would be
gonna
a
say,
15.
worst case, use your stats.
Oh no, they're the same when it comes to stealth.
Okay, at 15. So Craig gets to the doorway and Alira goes, "What is that? Is there a fly in here?" And she swats it.
Well, how much damage does she do? Because he has 15 hit points.
Okay. Does he have an armor class?
Yes, he does.
Will a 19 hit it?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
So, and then we'll do this.
Poor
Uh,
Craigers.
He takes 3 damage.
Okay, he's fine. He's
It's
okay.
an unarmed strike. He takes 3 damage.
Oh
But he comes-
man.
He comes back to you.
Trix is like, Trix is like pretending that he's not approaching her, and just pretending she doesn't see him. Well, kind of instructing him to like fly up a robe and hide again.
So okay, with that he goes, and he flies up.
Creator, I am damaged. Help. Why are you ignoring me?
Please help me.
And wait a minute, I forget.
No,
Can I-
disassemble Craig.
Craig is a good
Craig
boy.
number 5.
I feel so bad. This poor guy.
Craig is alive.
and Trix is going to kind of like pull one of her arms into her robes, and she's gonna just touch Craig and cast mending on him.
Okay, so you mend his damage. Alira comes over there to you and goes, "I think you had a fly on you, but I think it may have flew away or something. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of flies in here."
See, things with wings, they see me and they're just like, yeah, we should be friends. And sometimes they're just kind of gross.
And she's thinking to herself, "I'm so sorry, Craig."
Are you still flying, Trix?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you may want to land for the ceremony, it just might freak them out, and they'll like insta kill you. They get scared of new things sometimes.
But I can't see.
It's okay. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Okay. And then she goes back to the back there. Okay. So
I tried.
now back to my 3 wanderers.
So we didn't get any response when Murdius asked.
You get a response back that says, "Oh yeah, we went left, and then around the corner, and that's all you got."
That's not good news.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
What you get for not making plans with everybody else.
And everybody else is going to death.
You act like I won't fight my way all the way to the chapel.
All right, so you're at the T. The first T you come to, you can go left or right. Right, you can see a doorway, and you know that is the doorway that leads to the elevator room that you came out of. And remember, there was another door that was down the hall if you want to go exploring down the hall that you just came out of. So, leave it up to you. Where do you want to go?
I'll head left.
Okay. Meridius turns left. Does everybody else follow him?
I was gonna say, Faye's gonna follow Meridius because Lady K brain can't left and right now because my head hurts. So she's
Okay, so Faye hits number lock after targeting Meridius and is now auto following and everything. Okay, so Meridius, you turn left down the hallway. You come to the end of the hallway and it slinks right. You're now turning right into the hallway. You're going down that hallway about 20 feet. There's a large door on your right, and you can see another door on your left, and what looks to be about another 25 feet from the door on your right. Looks like this hallway ends and connects to another T intersection with a door at the end of it.
How long has it been since we took the potion?
How long has it been? It has been roughly, I would say, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Beavis.
So I believe your potion is still in effect.
Okay. I wasn't sure how you were going to rule that because it says 10 minutes on the thing. But
oh, really? I looked it up. I thought it said something else. I'm sorry.
No, it says 10.
Okay. Well, if it's been 10 minutes, then your potion is not in effect.
Okay. I turn and look at them.
Oh.
If they haven't went into either of these rooms, we may have a fight on our hands.
I expected one anyway, so can't win them all, right? Meaning, like, going long periods of time without a fight.
I grab the door handle on the right and see if it opens.
Okay, the door handle leading to the right opens.
Okay. Standing in the doorway, what do I see?
Okay, standing in the doorway directly in front of you, about in this little intersecting hallway that you have here, there is a doorway directly in front of you, about 25 feet. Then there is doors on each side of you, on the left and the right. And then on the other side, towards the large door in front of you, there's 2 more doors. One on the left, one on the right.
I have a thought. And I do want to ask, are these floors just stone? Is there any kind of like rugs or carpet, or like what are we walking through? Like, is it just all stone, or is it decorated?
It is stone.
It is
It is
stone.
smooth, polished stone floor. It's blue stone, kind of like what was upstairs in the elevator room.
Can I check to see if any like direction or any part of the floor appears more worn than the others? Only because thinking if they're bringing people down here for rituals and things, the way to the ceremony room would probably be the most traveled direction.
Give me an investigation check.
Let's say 15 plus 2, so 17.
That's
17?
using that's
Okay.
using the old thinking muscle.
You can tell from looking at the floor that this hallway is well traveled. And you can tell that there is a lot of traffic that comes out of these doors. So whatever, and whoever's on the other side of these doors moves around a lot in this area.
Okay. So I'll obviously relay that to the other two. This area, if you look, and she'll kind of note to the floor, it's heavily traveled. You would think that their most travel would be towards this area. They're doing rituals and recruitment.
Radius pulls the door
Okay.
to close it.
Okay. Are you going back out into the exterior hallway, or are you staying in this hallway that you're with the 4 rooms and the large door?
Oh, I was just standing in the doorway where you said
Okay.
we were in a hallway with one on the right and
Okay.
one on the left.
All right.
I just opened the door and looked.
Okay. Okay. So you're back in the one hallway. Okay. That's fine.
If you were going to take a big group of people somewhere, there's too many doors here. Temples usually only have one main one.
True.
Damn, are the halls like quiet? Like, is there any sound or anything from a distance that we can use? Because that was a large group that, they were kind of walking with. It's unlikely that, I mean, not impossible, but it's unlikely that they would all just be like walking in silence. Some of them like had to have been like murmuring or something, making some sort of noise.
You can hear various noises
Okay.
coming in and out of the hallways.
But we're not able to pinpoint exactly where they're coming from.
They don't appear to be from anywhere close to you.
Close. Okay.
Like, it's more like, the sound of like something echoing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Echo.
Okay.
Like that, you don't hear people close to you. Let's put it that way.
Okay. But I hear echoing in the distance.
You can hear sounds being like channeled through the hallways.
Uh-huh.
But if they're behind one of these doors, like what you just saw, then you're pretty certain that you're not. If they shut the door, no one's going to hear what's on the other side.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Got it.
I'll open up the left door.
Okay, you open up the door on from inside the hallway. There, you open up the left door. You look in and you see stalls.
Does it smell really bad in here after the party group had went through?
You can, yes, you can tell that this was recently used,
Mm.
and you know what it was used for.
I will shut that door.
All right.
Do not go in there. Mm.
Some kind of satanic ritual that you saw?
It's something
No.
satanic.
Something unholy was birthed in that room.
Do we need to
It
kill it?
is the restroom, bathhouse, something.
Oh,
Someone left a unique smell inside.
Oh, it's times like these I'm glad I wear this mask. All right. And you
Right.
said there was a door to the right of us as well?
We already looked at that.
No,
one.
Oh,
That's
here.
where
already
all
looked
the
at
other
that.
doors.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Right directly in front of you, there looks to be another area where the hall tees off in both left and the right, and there you can see also another large door there in front of you at the end of this hallway.
I'll walk up to the T and see what I can see on going both directions.
Okay. To your left, the hallway goes another 15 feet and then dead ends at a statue. To your right, there is a very long hallway that looks to, at the end of it, as best you can tell, curve to the right. And then there is a door directly, if you're standing in the T, there's a door directly in front of you. And it looks like there's at least two other doors farther down the right side of the hallway.
can I look again to see if there's any signs of somebody who recently traveled through here? Like, for example, we know that they used the restroom. Is there like water drops from them washing their hands or something like that?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Also, good of you to think they wash their hands.
I mean, you're right. I'm
So
hoping.
Faye leans
do
down
we-
and touches the wetness on the floor and touches it to her tongue.
Well,
Oh.
you did say that
This
somebody
is
like
stench
No.
lingo.
Taco Bell 5-layer burrito, if I'm not mistaken.
you
Nope.
did say somebody like spiced water in their face to like kind of psych them up. So
They did.
Oh, my insight's a +3, not a +2. I misread that. That was my history. Okay, so insight. No, not insight. What am I doing? Investigation. No, it is a 2. 14.
14. Okay, Faye, you can tell that it looks like there is heavy traffic going to the right. And that's it.
Looks as though this direction is much more traveled to the right here.
As she points it out, Meridia starts heading down that hallway.
Okay. You head down the hallway. As you're heading down the hallway, the door to your right opens,
Oh no!
oh,
and out pops two figures wearing robes. They turn in your direction and start heading towards you.
Okay.
You guys do anything?
I'm gonna continue to walk like I'm supposed to be here.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna do anything yet.
I gotta wet my whistle for this one.
Oh boy.
So as you get closer, they stop. One of them goes, "Hold there. Who are you and where are you supposed to be? Why are you not in your robes?"
Oh, I have mine on.
Okay, you have yours on?
I was about to say I also have mine on.
And you have yours, but Faye doesn't. She never put on her robes.
Nope.
We were trying to get this one to the chapel.
No one is allowed in the chapel without the robes. Return to the recruits' quarters to change.
Very well. Is it faster to go the way we just came from? Or
Follow me, recruit. And at that, one of them goes and gets behind you. This one stays in the front. And he goes back into the door that they just came out of. Do you follow?
Do we have a choice?
That you always have a choice.
Just out of curiosity, just from looking at them, I'm assuming the one that takes the lead is probably the one who is their like more
The senior.
leader-esque.
He
Yeah.
was the one that was talking to you.
Okay.
The one that's expecting you to follow him.
She's gonna look at Meridius for a moment to see. Like I want to gauge his face. I guess she's gonna kind of like look over to him and be like, "What the fuck do we do here?"
I am sure that we can take this one back without assistance.
It is not up to you. Apparently, you cannot do your job properly.
I'm doing the job as best I can.
Well, your best is not good enough. Follow
Perhaps
me.
your training was not good enough.
I am not a training acolyte, recruit. Follow me.
He's gonna go over comms. We're gonna do this. Let me know. I can at least do something to make him hopefully not so. Well, you'll see.
Faye, where are the holy symbols you were given?
The second one is in her bag. The one she always wears is always around her neck, and it's still there right now.
Okay. All right. As the tension is escalating, you feel a vibration in your bag.
She as I'm assuming we're walking. Is this or we decided to start to walk?
I don't know. Are you all walking or not? No one
Meridius
said.
hasn't took a step yet.
Okay. So this is happening at the same time that the guy is telling Meridius to follow him, recruit.
Over the comm, she'll go, my bag. It's vibrating. And she's gonna kind of like, you see her like look down, like kind of confused for a second. I should check it.
Think we can take them.
Meridius says, do what you must. I will keep his attention on me.
Very good. And she will she'll kind of wait until, I guess, as best she can. We got one in the front and one in the back. Try to distract them. And she's talking to both of you at the same time, obviously.
Okay.
I'm just curious, but has the ceremony started yet?
They are awaiting the arrival of the High Priestess. If you all were where you were supposed to be, you would know this.
I haven't heard much of the High Priestess. What can you tell me about her?
As he's talking, I'm gonna try and get into my bag.
Okay. He tells you she is the most glorious being that has ever walked the mortal realm, and that she is second only to the Revenancer.
As he says that, Meridius's face changes just a little bit because clearly this guy's brainwashed and Meridius isn't liking how this is going.
So, Faye, you reach into your bag.
Okay.
And as you touch that other symbol, the room kind of fades away.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And you're in a place that is mostly darkness, but there's a little bit of light. But the light is fighting everything it can do to break through the darkness. But it's losing. And you see a figure. You know it's humanoid, but you can't make out any details. You hear a voice. The voice says, "Now is not the time, child. There will be more times to fight in the future. Right now, protect yourself and your friends." And then the light, you just see the darkness just envelop the light and the figure. And you get kind of knocked out of this place. And when you come to, you hit your knees. So, Spoofy Meridius, you just see Faye hit her knee.
I'll drop down to kind of check on her.
I'll turn my attention slightly off of the one I'm engaged with and look to see what happened.
Hey, you okay? You okay? What's going on?
I'm sorry. I must have started to feel faint. I haven't eaten today. And over the comm she'll say, "Trust me when I say we cannot fight right now. We have to protect ourselves and the others. And that's all I can really tell you. But if we try to take this on now, I have a feeling it's not going to go the way we need it to."
What is going on? Is she sick? Is she soon to join the Revenancer?
No. And she gets up quickly. I'll need my robes.
I am taking you to your robes. Follow me, recruits. Back to your quarters.
Yes, sir.
Do you all follow, or what do you want to do?
Meridius starts to follow, but says nothing to the individual that keeps giving him PTSD. I'm having trauma flashbacks.
All right, so you get led through the room to the door on your right. You recognize this on the other side of the door as the elevator room. You immediately walk through the door on the south. You're back in a very familiar hallway. You turn left, turn right, and then you're at the door to your recruits' quarters again.
Oh, this was much faster.
Yes, it helps if you pay attention. Go in and change into your robes. The others will wait here. Claudius. Yes? Go with her. Make sure she changes. Do I have... Claudius, now!
Is that... So, we're being escorted by two males, right?
Yes.
As she walks in, Meridius stands in the doorway.
What are you doing, recruit?
If she's going to change, then you don't need to be in there with her.
We are all the same with the Revenancer.
It's
Clearly.
fine, Meridius. I'll handle it.
No, I mean if she wants to change by herself, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, she's new. She probably uh, uh she probably wants to, she's got to acclimate. Dagon, remember, we have to let them acclimate. Shut your mouth, Claudius. Fine. Go and change. You have 5 minutes. After that, if I have to, I will break down this door and this recruit to get you out of there in your robes. Understand?
Clearly.
Go now. And then he looks at you, the gentleman that you now know as Dagon, looks at you, Meridius, and says, keep up what you're doing, and you will make a fine sacrifice to the Revenancer. And I will be the one to do it.
Meridius is just steady there with pretty much 1,000-yard stare between him and the door.
Okay. So, Faye, do you go in and change into the robes, or at least put the robes on over what you're currently wearing?
Yeah, she will go in and she will put them on over what she is wearing, making sure that she tucks any of the white fabric away.
Okay. All right.
In her stockings.
Okay. So you go in, you get changed, you come back out. Dagon looks at you and goes, glad to see that you decided to change into proper attire. Now, follow me to the chapel. So, as you go back up through there, you take the same route back into the hallway where you met these gentlemen. He opens up the door that would have been to your left. And when he does that, Alira is standing in the doorway. And she goes, oh, Dagon? What are you doing here? You left some of your recruits. They went on an adventure. Do not let this happen again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Diane. I thought I had the right count, but I guess I did. Excuses are weakness, and weakness should not be a part of the Revenancer. Remember, one of the tenets: never forgive a slight or betrayal, no matter how minor. Those who wrong you or your kin must suffer retribution, even if it requires a lifetime to achieve. Hold grudges fiercely and never rest until your enemies have paid the price. Do you understand, Alira? Yep, I do. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, everyone, come in here. The high priestess is getting ready to appear. Please come in. So do you all enter the chapel?
I'll enter.
Okay, so you all go in, find a place there to sit. You're sitting. The door slams shut in Alira's face as she's trying to ask Dagon for forgiveness. And then it's kind of weird because, like, there's lights and torches along the walls lighting the room, but they begin to blink. Oh, the high priestess is getting ready to appear. Everyone be ready. When she comes, you all will be expected to stand in her most glorious holy presence. Okay, I know you guys can do it. So, as they dim for the last time and then come back on, you see a procession kind of come in of different acolytes, and they go down the walls on each side of the room, and then some are on each side of the dais. And then as you are there looking, as all these people start just filtering through the place, you see one of the acolytes take their place up in the front. If I can have your attention, please. I would like to present to all of the new recruits the most holy of holies, our very own High Priestess Morvethra. And then everything gets quiet. And you see this person enter the room.
God damn.
I'd let her kill me.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god.
What the fuck?
So
Russ has
then
concern.
This gives us
A
hella
little
vibes.
bit of cleavage and y'all fall apart.
Look, man.
Yes.
We know what we're about.
We don't deny it.
that is true. We do know what.
Whoever's sitting next to me, I bet her robes are even more comfortable.
Thorn responds back to Desmond. They'd look great on your floor, right?
Well,
And argue.
Well, I'm trying to, Diz, but it's not cooperative. Oh, there we go.
How
you
big
go.
is she?
There, now you can see her better.
Oh,
Makes it
If
the
you're
whole
bigger,
map.
I'm okay with that too.
that's it. Bethra. God damn, look at the hips on her.
So I guess you could say those hips don't lie.
They don't.
So as she's standing there, letting everybody soak in her presence, she then looks amongst the crowd. Next to her enters this lady.
Oh Lord. Why you gotta do this to me, clan?
Who's that?
That's
Hi.
what I
Oh.
want. That's what I want to know.
Oh,
High
man.
Priestess looks down upon you all and says, "Welcome, my children of the stillness. I hope that everyone is doing their absolute best in their new surroundings.
I'm trying hard.
Remember that we are all children of the Revenancer, and that I know that you all will serve the Revenancer with every bit of your life. And those of you that are blessed may get to also serve her in death."
Trix is standing next to Zavina and saying,
This is bullshit. I can't see a thing.
And with that, I will introduce Priestess Seraphine. She is the priestess that controls this level of the temple. Seraphine, please introduce yourself to our lovely children. And she just kind of backs away, leaves the room, and Seraphine takes the floor.
Mommy, sorry.
No, you're right. You're right.
She also, much like the high priestess, kind of lets you guys meet her gaze. She looks around, tries to make eye contact with everyone in the room, recruits, acolytes. She kind of lets you soak in her presence as well, and then looks at you all and says, "Welcome, children of the stillness. You have taken your first steps away from the fleeting illusions of life and toward the eternal truth of the Revenancer. In her shadow, you will find purpose. In her grasp, you will find strength. Through her will, even death itself bends to our command. Now, I know some of you are feeling fear now. New place, new people. This is only natural. We're all mortal beings. The living cling to their fragile breath, to the lie of freedom that it holds. But here, you will learn to embrace the stillness, to cast aside the chaos of life and the weakness of mortality. The Revenancer does not demand faith. She demands transformation. Through discipline, you will ascend. Through service, you will earn her favor. Fail, and you will know the depths of her displeasure. But succeed, and you will rise beyond the limits of flesh and bone. You will become her instrument, her hand that guides the world to stillness. Look at those around you. They are not friends. They are not rivals. They are tools, as are you. Together, we form a greater whole. Together, we are her chosen, the harbingers of an eternal quiet. Remember this. All paths lead to stillness. Whether you crawl or walk, stumble or stride, you will serve. The only question is how. So prove yourselves. Show that you are worthy of her gaze, her will, her gift. Welcome, all of our new initiates. Your journey to eternity begins now. And with that, she steps away. And leaves the room. The other acolytes follow. And now the room is just with recruits and Alira.
Do we have a plan? I've only been told this whole time just to come along, go along with it. Or Desmond, maybe.
I
we
was
just
hoping
offer
for
help?
that they might have dinner or something.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan. I am pretty hungry.
I just want to know where Seraphine went. Can we follow her?
In her chambers, doy.
You can try. So you're free to do whatever you want to.
It's just, you said it's just recruits, right? With the exception of
Alira.
Alira. Did I see the door that she exited out of?
Who's Seraphine?
Yeah.
You saw her head out the door on the side, the front of the room with the statue.
To the left or to the right?
To the right.
Did you say that out loud or over the comms?
Who? Keltash?
No, Thorn.
Oh.
I assume we were talking in comms because Keltash initiated it, right?
I was
Keltash,
talking. I was.
Keltash never said he went over comms. He just said he talked.
Well, then I said it aloud. I said it aloud. I didn't say it over comms.
The comms don't work anymore.
Right?
The chapel?
No, they work inside of the chapel. They work
they don't cross the rooms.
Well, I was responding to Desmond, who's sitting next to me, so I don't assume that I said it that loud. So your call, Diz. I wasn't necessarily trying to hide it, but I also wasn't like, I was just responding to Desmond, who said something about food.
Oh.
Your call, Clank. Did somebody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. If you try to leave out the door as you're heading to the front of the room, Lyra goes, wait. We can't leave.
Oh, I just wanted to get a closer look of the statue and everything up this way. Is that okay?
You can gaze at the statue, but you can't leave the room yet. We're not allowed to leave yet. But feel free to talk amongst each other. We know it can be a little overwhelming to meet the priestesses.
Oh, that's definitely it was an experience. It was, yeah. So what are we waiting for then?
Did the rest of us notice that Meridius, Faye, and Spoopy came in later?
I would say that you all would have heard the commotion.
What did you three get off to?
Nowhere far.
We'll discuss it later.
I'd say that if, with Faye and Spoofy being so near Meridius, whoever's on his left side has seen that he has closed his fist so hard that he's made himself bleed. And the look on his face is of pure anger right now.
Okay. I would probably say that would probably be me. As I look down, I see that you're bleeding. And she's gonna kind of nudge you a little. Meridius, your hand.
I know. You asked me to wait. I wanted nothing more than to throw my trident into her chest.
I feel you, but I don't think it would have gotten us far.
Every fiber of my being wants to take every one of them out.
Set this whole place ablaze.
Do that.
What
Okay.
are we
Okay.
waiting for?
So is everyone filled with the love and the just the awe of the Revenancer yet? I know I am.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, so now
But
we
I
have
can't
a
see
little bit.
shit from down here.
Desmond tries to start a slow clap.
I'm not helping.
Wrong time? Okay.
I'm not helping with that.
No.
Okay, so recruits, and she pulls out a some unrolled parchment stuff, kind of taped to a piece of wood. This is kind of a little housekeeping, literally, item. So what I need you all to do is there's some jobs that we need done to keep the temple operating correctly. And so I need you all to fill out what jobs that you want to do on this board. Okay, so currently, what do we have here? We have cleaning that needs to be done. We have guard duty. We have people that can help the clergy with their rituals and stuff. We need help in the library, it seems. Well, you would think the two anyway. And then we also need help in the kitchen. So, if you all would just fill this out and hand it back to me when you're done, that would be great. I'll just be here in the chapel until we're all ready to go and have everything done. Also, I need no more than 2, please, per job.
Question. Just
Yes, you. Yes.
does experience in life prior to seeking enlightenment here go towards our job requests if there are more than 2?
Yeah, I mean, I would think if you have experience doing the job, then I think that would work out better, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, like I said, I'll just be here if you have any questions or nervous about picking a job. I'll be here, and you just let me know what you want to do, okay? So, you get the feeling from everything that's going on right now that you guys are going to be in this temple for a while. So, what jobs do you want to do?
I want to scoop shit.
I want to scoop shit, he said.
So you
Not
want to
the
do
guard
custodial?
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm shook as.
That wasn't even on the list.
This
Was
was
it
cleaning,
even
wasn't it?
on
Cleaning.
Deleting.
Scooping
Custodian.
shit is not part of the list.
Trix is
shit's gotta go
volunteering for the
somewhere.
library.
I'm
Shit's
cooking.
got to go somewhere, and you usually take shit out, so that means I have an opportunity to go out. Suckers.
I'll
I'm outta
help.
here.
I'll help in the kitchen.
Okay, Thorn and Spoofy are doing kitchen duty. That's the kitchen done.
KP duty.
Don't remind me.
So we still need one more custodian, one more in the library. Then we still have guard duty and clergy.
I wasn't the only one that thought Keltash was going to go guard duty, right?
I totally thought he
Yeah.
was.
That's
I
why
thought,
he asked that
I
question.
thought Keltash was going for guard duty as well.
That's why he asked that question, right? Like that was.
I would have, but
I will sign.
I want it
Go ahead.
out. No.
So Faye will obviously sign for the clergy because that's just the most sense for her, where she can try to fit in this hellhole.
That is the most Faye job that there is. Yes.
I'm gonna sign Desmond up for the clergy and Orlando up for the custodial.
Oh, Keltash and Orlando! I'm so excited. It's the new like sideshow, Keltash and Orlando.
All right. So clergy is done. Kitchen is done. Custodian is done. So we need one more for the library and 2 for guard duty.
Wait, who are we still missing? Just Meridius, yeah.
Let's see. Meridius doesn't have a job.
Why did Desmond pick the clergy? I'm so
Yes, you know the holy man, Desmond.
Faye's gonna kill you.
So it's either stick with Trix or we're both flying solo.
I figure they pour a lot of wine and stuff, so I mean, it's
He's after the
little for
sacramental
you,
wine.
little
That's
for
what
me.
it is.
Oh, Lord.
Meridius is
gotta
going to take guard duty.
Okay, Meridius is going to take guard duty. All right, so that is everyone. Okay, at that, one of you will hand the list back to Alira. Oh, thank you. Let's see if we got everything. Yeah, that. Okay, you and you and you. Huh. I didn't take you for being a clergyman, but you know what? Good for you.
And Trix made sure that her name was written on the sheet as Trixie Day Sprite.
Okay, Trixie Day Sprite. All right. Well, that's everything. If you all want to go back to the recruits' quarters, you can. Dinner will be served at around 6 o'clock this evening. So get ready for that. The kitchen always has the most excellent meals. So, like I said, if anybody has any questions, feel free to come to the Acolytes Chambers and ask. I'll try to stop in at night before lights out to make sure you guys are settled and everything. But until then, you're free to roam the hallways. You're free to use the recruits' bathrooms. You're free to go into your quarters, and then you're free to visit the kitchen for food and drink. So with that, I will retire to my quarters for now for study. See you all later. Then she leaves. Some of the other recruits are sitting down talking. Some of them have started to leave and go out, presumably back to the recruits' quarters. Although we're pretty sure at least one of the recruits is going back to the bathroom because of their nerves. What are you all doing?
I think Trix was being very comforting when she said, hey, if they kill you, you don't have the shits anymore. I thought that was comforting.
I mean, you're right.
It just apparently didn't work.
Probably the name of the episode.
That's
Nervous
true.
poops.
You don't shit when you're dead.
You don't shit when you're dead.
No, do zombies poop?
And other mysteries of life.
By the way, I may have told the folks that I was talking to earlier that my name is Havril. So if you hear somebody say that name, don't be alarmed that they're talking about me.
Have what?
Havril.
You often give
Havril.
people different names for yourself.
Yeah, what type of
Yeah,
person makes
that's-
up a name for themselves?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I do that as well, Thorn, but I mean, I was just asking
Yeah,
if he
Trixie's
did
not
it
my name at
too.
all. But like it just seemed right. Yeah. It's definitely
Speaking
not
of
my
weird
name.
things to choose, Desmond, since when are you a clergyman?
Oh, he's always been a man of faith.
Yes, I'm a
She looks over
practicer
her
of the
shoulder
faith.
towards Spoopy, like,
I never said what kind of faith it was, but he's got a faith of his own.
It is a faith. Is all
Got
this,
faith in that
the
cup.
big show, of course, right? And I'm all about the big performance. So, I fit right in with them.
is that
I've
what you
seen
think
him.
it is?
I've seen him many times on his knees as well.
Did you not see what she did on the stage up there?
We know
Did
you have.
you see what she did on the stage up there?
Yes, she monologued for a good 5 minutes straight. It was
And
marvelous.
what did she say?
I don't know. There was a bit of things here and there, death and undeath, and
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining. Yes, that was definitely.
Yeah,
She said, "Thank you for being a friend." Travel down the road and back again.
Don't bring golden girls into this shit show, man.
Who do you think you're fighting in the third temple?
Oh my
No.
Be Arthur. Let's go.
I won't want to do that. I'd let them kill me because I couldn't hurt them.
You think you'd be able to hurt them?
Picture this.
No, but-
Faerun, 1,000 years ago. There's a hot young priestess walking the beach.
Oh my god.
I just don't advertise the
we
faith
definitely have to
that
find
I
Betty White.
practice. You understand?
She's immortal, though.
Right. We all die there.
Yep.
We'll see how
So
long
what
you
is-
decide to pray.
I'm gonna try to open that door in the front. If she's left, I'm gonna try to open the door.
You attempt to open the door, but you have found out that it has been locked behind them.
Fair. Worth a shot.
Over comms, because I can't touch my ear for you all to see me do so. Even though I'm still doing it anyways.
I did the same thing last time I
It's the
played
universal
camera off.
symbol for comms.
They will go. So how long do we play along with this?
So I was thinking.
That's never a
That's
good
always
idea.
dangerous.
Well, this is a pretty dangerous thought. I chose the kitchen because I may or may not know a thing or two about poisons and other additives, so depending on how quickly we'd like to get this done.
Why am I not shocked?
This is a cult of undeath, though. Wouldn't they just bring them back up?
They get knocked down, they get up again. You're never gonna keep them
You
down.
can't really keep them down.
They go down and it's, wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Oh man.
I just feel we should maybe develop something so we can tell when people are in trouble or when things don't seem to be going the way that we intend. We're going to be separated quite often. We need to have some kind of plan in place.
Also,
No, Trix is not going to. Never mind. Trix did not start to say anything. It was a very out of the character thing for her to say.
All right, real quick, out of character because I couldn't find my notes. Why are we here again?
Oh, well, you
I'm so
see what
lost in the
happened
sauce.
was.
Well, these gods created everything, and we just happen to be born and exist in this world. That's why we're here.
That's good.
A mommy god and a daddy god.
In
met
the
each
beginning,
other
there was
one day.
Ao, the god. He created all the mommy and daddy gods.
That's true.
Why?
Lady, that was the best.
Then eventually, a mommy and a daddy god decided to make a world, and they named it Toril.
Basically, we're checking on whatever the fuck woke up in here and trying to take out the fallen god that's trying to destroy everything.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm glad
Thank you.
y'all know, because Faye's just here like, I'm
I-
helping, but I'm
I
also
watched
Faye's-
it.
Faye's
Well, that's
here
what I said
for
out
the
of
vibes.
character. That's what I said
Yes.
out of character.
This to Faye, this is a box of shake and bake, and she helped.
And I helped.
100 extra
She
experience
has
points if you
zero
understand
meaning,
that
and
reference.
she's just here.
Yeah.
Hence why she was not about to fucking put on those robes right away, because she wasn't gonna just abandon her faith out of nowhere.
Trix is very uncomfortable thinking that she's going to be asked for her input on a romance novel.
I forgot about that.
I
I'm
figure
actually
that
really
at
excited for
some
that.
point we'll get some information on how to get deeper into this temple.
What she said.
There has to be more levels than this, right?
Has to be.
I did
Do we
pick
need to move
custodial,
ranks?
and various levels need to be cleaned. So I guess I can have a look around the place.
Suppose we can kind of see what their ritual looks like and what they intend to do with everybody here.
At that time, I understand that some of you are heavily dedicated to your deities, and being here is probably an abomination in their sight, but we're just pretending, right? Just acting a bit.
Are we still on comms?
I still have my finger on.
Okay,
the
because
VR.
as you say,
I didn't know if we could do comms in this room because I thought it was
We
screeched.
can.
No, in the room we can.
Are we back in the
but
other
we couldn't
room?
communicate
No,
outside of this room.
in the chapel, you can communicate with other people that are in the chapel, but you can't get a signal out to
The
anybody
room
outside
limit
of
Can't
the
get in.
chapel.
Yeah, so it's all on.
There is some kind of magic.
But I am waving my hands about still.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tie his hands, he can't talk.
Oh, you're from Jersey, Desmond? I didn't know that.
After this, Desmond's going to the dining hall and eating some gabagool.
Gabagool. With some
What did you
disco
say,
fries.
Desmond? What were you saying? My sick
I-
brain.
I don't know if I can remember at this point.
You
I
were
get the
talking about
jokes.
acting. It was all an act.
Oh yeah, you
Oh.
were saying
Yeah.
that.
You being here is probably an abomination in their sight, but it is just acting. We're just playing the part for a while. We'll gain some information.
And then we kill them all?
I would expect at some point that will come up. No, some of them seem rather innocent. I don't know if we should kill those. Maybe set them free.
Depends. You've never really seen religion take hold, have you?
He's a clergyman. He'll learn soon enough.
Fair point.
These people are desperate. You can see it. Nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to be. It's who they prey on, and you can see it.
I know
But
that
what if we?
there's usually more behind everyone's story that they present. Even the ones that look brave. Probably scared to be here anyway. They'll turn tail.
I hope so.
If not, I feel that we're pretty effective at slaughtering things anyway, so if it comes to that.
I could probably make this place collapse on everybody inside, given enough time.
That might
We're
be a good
also
way
inside.
Might work.
Not if we get out first.
How would we get out?
I don't know.
The elevator?
Might want to figure that part out. It's true.
Listen, I'm not the one who's in charge of the escape. I'm in charge of the blow shit up.
All right, then we need someone in charge of the escape. Who's in charge of that?
Faye looks over to Meridius.
It's yeah, I was gonna say it's obviously Meridius.
You chose guard, yes?
I did.
I can only imagine that you'll be wandering and protecting things. You'll probably have a good idea of what's around.
I'll be keeping an eye on things, but protecting this place, not a chance.
Well, if I could do air quotes like Desmond while he talks, I would do so, but I'm trying to be subtle.
All right, so you guys have been standing there talking for about an hour and a half. At that point, for those of you that came in late, a familiar presence enters the room, as it is Dagon.
Oh no.
And Dagon looks around and goes, "It is time for the evening meal. Follow me to the dining room."
What are we having?
It's food.
Yes, that's generally what people have for meals.
So
and
then
Trix is flying again.
Okay, so he leads you down into the door that leads into the elevator room. You go through that southern door again, and then this time, instead of heading left to the chambers, you go just a little bit to the right, and there's a door, and it leads into a large dining hall where you all sit down. You have dinner. It's a very lavish meal. There's chicken and beef and steak and lots of veggies and stuff, wine, water, whatever you want to drink. And then once your meal is done, you guys go back to the recruit's bedchamber. After you're in there for about 45 minutes, just enough time to get settled down, Alira walks in, and she's like, "Oh, I hope everyone has had a great first day here at the temple. Lights out is in about 10 more minutes. If you need to go to the restroom and everything, right now would be the time to do it. If something were to happen, you all remember where my chambers are. Just knock on one of the doors, and someone will let you in. And either one of us acolytes can help you with whatever problem that you have. It doesn't have to just be me. There'll also be guards roaming the hallways. So they'll be there to protect you and shield us against those that would look to harm the Revenancer and her children of stillness. Any questions from y'all before I retire for the evening? Anyone?
Not
okay. With that, then I will leave y'all to it. Those of you that signed up for work duties, please know that those will begin tomorrow. But don't worry, your first day is always training and stuff, so it'll be fine. We're here to take care of you until you find yourself in the arms of the Revenancer. So good night, and I can't wait to see you all again in the morning. And with that, she leaves. The door shuts behind her. And the lights begin to dim. And that is where we'll end it.
In a cult.
You all have survived being in a cult for one day. Congratulations.
The gang goes to the cult.
Woo!
Yep. Congratulations, everybody. You did it.
We did it.
You did
In
it.
the span of a few days, Faye has went from being a priestess in a church to in a cult. Perfect.
Yep.
Got it.
You've shackled yourself to a fine group of individuals.
I can change my spells out at long rests, can't I?
I don't know. We'll discuss that here in a minute. So with that, we're Nerdacopia Network. We do things.
Yeah, we're still alive.
Yep, we're still alive. So we have some streamers that are with us here this evening. as our wonderful, wonderful players. So we will let them plug their stuff. So we will start with Double Up Buck.
I just want to say that if Faye hadn't have stopped me, I would have never been part of a cult because I would have either died or killed them all. Just saying.
That's true. Now the question, though, chat, for those of you keeping up, who was it that stopped Faye?
Fucking Kellenbor, that asshole.
No, it was fucking Agminos.
I know who it was. I'm just saying it was Kellenbor because he's an asshole. But no, it was definitely Clay.
No, Kellenbor's not an asshole. You know, he's the reason my pirate's still alive.
But also remember, whoever this figure was, he was in light, not in darkness.
Oh well, it definitely wasn't Agminos then. Because
Radius
he's
dies
fucking,
next time
he's
we
a
play.
fucking prince of hell. I mean, what? So, anyways, I do a little streaming on my end of this world over here. And on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. On Monday and Tuesday, we do Ark Survival Ascended, which we're almost out of Aberration. And then on Wednesdays, we do World of Warcraft. And on Fridays, we do 7 Days to Die. And then on the first and third Saturdays of each month, I do some Edar Realm of Dragons, which is my homebrewed D&D campaign that most of the people here are a part of. And we'll be back live with that one on the first weekend of December, since there's 5 weekends in this month. So 2 more Saturdays from now.
All right. Next, even though they're feeling a little under the weather, Lady Chaotic.
Hola. Yeah, I'm super sick. I've been sick and I haven't streamed since Tuesday. I was supposed to stream this morning and I didn't do that either because I just slept all day. So, I'm hoping that maybe I'll be back on Tuesday. Probably no camera, depending on how I feel, because all I do is cough the whole time most of the time. So we'll see. I'm hoping to feel a little better, but I stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. And I do obviously this with them on Sundays and Saturdays for both of those campaigns. And I also do GTA roleplay during the week. So that's it.
All right. And then Rolly.
Hello. So, yeah, normally we are live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, we have not been live this week, and we will not be live this upcoming week because I am going to be on vacation out of town for the holidays. But we will be back live the following Monday, again at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play a variety of different games, from Cult of the Lamb, trading card sim, Stardew Valley, whatever we're really feeling, honestly. But yeah, come on down, hang out with us, and love to see you there.
All right. Regan?
Just find me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I started on Blue Sky to see what that is all about.
Yeah, we did too.
There you go. I tweet my random thoughts about football, soccer, and football from time to time. That's it.
All right. All right. So with that, as I said, we are Nerdicopia Network. Myself and my hetero life mate, Dr. Diz. We do things on the internet. On Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we do Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where we are currently going through The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
The green
it was invisible.
There's nothing there.
Invisible. You can't see it, but it's okay.
Turn off your green screen.
It's a Wii U.
You guys can't stream, can?
Oh well. Yeah, the stream can. You're right.
Yeah.
How about that? The stream can. Yeah. playing the HD version on the Wii U. So join us for that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then on Thursday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, myself and Dr. Diz, of course, are joined by the Admiral, Double Up Buck, for a little show where we like to call Three Old Men. Last week's episode, we discussed each of our top 5 what we think is the best video game music. So tune in this coming Thursday. Actually, no, don't tune in. That will we be doing Thursday? Probably not, because it's Thanksgiving.
Probably not. I mean, yeah.
Stay tuned to the
probably be in other
Discord
people's houses
and
on that day.
Twitters and stuff for more information. But more than likely, no Three Old Men this week. And then, of course, on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we do this. Not Actually Heroes Have Forgotten. It's great. If you're watching this, I hope you love it. We do. We like doing it for you. So definitely, come back and watch it. We're here live on Twitch. Like I said, 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, you can always go to NerdTube, what we affectionately call our YouTube channel, and watch it anytime you want to after we've uploaded it. So it's usually no more than 2 or 3 days after the show is live that we upload it to NerdTube. And Diz, you want to say the rest of the spiel?
Yeah. So we also have a merch store, nerdicopia.net, and we have Not Actually Heroes the Forgotten merch out there now. Yay!
Whoa!
The long-awaited merch. We also have some Super Retro Game Show stuff. So you go check that out. We have all of the social medias. We were just talking about Blue Sky. We have that as well. I don't know if that's been added on there on the link tree. Yeah, it has. Okay, good. And of course, we have the Discord where we hang out a lot, and Rolly and Clan play a lot of anime over there, I think, and sometimes I got into sword art a little bit. So so we do that. We play some games, hang out. So if you want to join, hang out with us. We're in there all the time. And of course, we have our YouTube channel, which we affectionately call our NerdTube. And if you're watching it later, you're there. You're right now. So what we really love is subscribers over there on YouTube. So if you don't care, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. Free. Makes Clan Diesel smile every time.
Yep. We upload to YouTube 2 to 3 times a week. And also, before we go, just want to say for everyone that has checked out our YouTube and to our cast members, because probably most of them don't know, because I don't even know if they look at our YouTube. But we had one of our recent episodes hit over 2,000 views.
Let's go.
On YouTube. So congratulations to all of you. You guys are great. You're doing a great job. And apparently people are responding to you. So my hat's off to all of you. And thank you to everybody over on NerdTube that is watching this. So like I said, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. It costs $0. And, that's all I can say. So with that, I believe we're done. Anybody got anything else they want to say to chat before we leave?
Love you all.
Enjoy the gobbles.
Gobble.
All right.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Gobble, motherfuckers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.